All right, StreamYard again. We'll try this out. Let's see who we can get in here today. We're going to do round 2 since you guys liked round 1 so much. The round 1 rant from earlier this morning. Let's see who comes back and checks it out for the second time. We're back at home. I decided to decorate a little bit more today. Oh, there's more? There's one in there? Oh, there's an echo. Let's see. Oh, this is easy. You just do this. You see that? And then boom.
I was trying to see if it was.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. So there's an echo. Lucky me, Linda.
Never mind, it was there.
All right, no problem, no problem. What's up? Interesting name, Red Squirrel Jr. What's up, Terry Hilly? I figure we'll let everybody come in real quick. Well, enough, to get started anyway. But I don't know. There's a lot going on, guys. There's a lot. Actually, I'm going to need my laptop for this episode because I have to address a couple other things that are going on. Like the leader of Peru just decided one day, I'm going to take over, and decided he was going to try to do that. And the people of Peru literally had him arrested and overthrew that part of the government. So we're going to talk about that. Oh, and we're going to talk about how they've had 6 different presidents in 6 different years. Holy crap, there's a lot going on in the world, man. From volcanoes erupting, activity at Yellowstone, weird freakish weather coming our way. Thank you, Terry Hilly. I appreciate that. Yes, I know who that is, Red Squirrel Jr.
Yeah.
We know. Huh?
Terry says, I loved your live show, and I totally agree with you.
Thank you. And there's so much more that we could address about most of this stuff. I mean, I'm not going to do a show addressing the Twitter files because if you want to see that, Steve Oatley's doing it. Jeff Mack's doing it. There's a couple streamers that I could recommend you to that are way more informative. They've been keeping up with it way more. I'm just touching on the subjects so that way you guys can look into them yourself if you don't know that they're actually going on. There's a lot going on. The mainstream media isn't telling you guys anything. There's nothing that they're saying about any of these volcanoes going off or how it is a threat, to our basically our whole planet. I'm not going to scare everybody with a Yellowstone story, but just look up online. Just see what happens if Yellowstone supervolcano explodes. Just see. It's got a lot of activity over there for something that we shouldn't worry about. But look that up, guys. Do your research on Yellowstone supervolcano. It's a world ender. It would eliminate probably more than 90% of all living things on this planet. And it's definitely one of those things that people should be concerned about if they live in the area. The immediate area would be completely destroyed. I'm in New Jersey. I would be affected by, a massive ash cloud that covers the entire planet. So trying to breathe silica and dust and glass particles created by the volcano erupting, trying to breathe that in will absolutely kill you. So make sure you're ready for everything, guys, because 2023 is going to throw it all at us. Everything. You thought 2020 and to 2022 was a shit show? Oh, man. Strap on your big boy pants because it's going to get fucking real soon. In the Patriots Lab, what's up, dude? Listen, I dropped the link if you ever want to jump in here, my man. I got you. I'd love to have you on here and hang out. I haven't talked to you in a minute. Oh, let me put that back up. Is it pinned to the top, babe?
No.
All right. Well, here's the link again. I dropped the link in here. I'm gonna star it. I don't know what starring the comment does. I don't understand
why it's not pinned to the top.
I don't know. So I'm going with the banner today because I think we all got to stop complying. All right, because they've already said straight up that it's going to be winter soon. You know, a new round for the variant to pop up. So hurry up and go get those V's, even though the V they're telling people now are making us. You know, I don't want to put misinformation, but do your homework, people. Do your fucking homework. Go look into what's going on, the lawsuits against all these pharmaceutical companies and stuff. Look at all these big things. You just wrapped up a 3-hour show. Oh, sweet. I'm gonna have to go and check that out, guys. If you haven't already, check out my boy in the Patriots Lab. That's my dude Ray. He's ultra MAGA. He's already got the lowdown on what's going on in politics, especially around his area in Tennessee, which I love. I loved his town. He had the coolest little town. They all get together and have this band on like City Hall. It's such a cool spot.
Yeah, yeah.
I love it. All right, so we're pinned. So if you guys want to join the chat, more than welcome to come and hang out. Kato's in here. What's up, my man? Wouldn't it be cool if Elon started doing live stream debates on Twitter? Oh, dude, like Donald Trump versus Barack Obama debate would be bigger than the Super Bowl. Yo, Kato, you just had a great idea. You should delete that comment and literally start making contacts to make that happen. Like make contacts. Get like Mr. Beast or something to do that, dude. I'm telling you. Or like the Joe Rogan show. Imagine Joe Rogan got Elon and Trump and Barack all in the same room. Oh my God, what a shit show. We got the C word, RSV, and the flu. Yes. So the RSV thing, so weird that this popped up recently, isn't it? I mean, it's always been around, but now it's become super more prevalent, right? We got to make sure that the kids are taken care of or else, right? But we have more unknown deaths in a bracket of people that should not be dying in this country. We haven't a crazy spike in numbers. Let's put it that way. If you guys look at the death toll, what the government expects, right? So all the time the government puts out numbers. They're like, listen, we know we're going to lose like 100,000 this year to flu. We know, and they have expected numbers, right? So they have this projection map, little scale. So now, if you look at the scale, I can't remember what website I've seen it on. That's why I need to learn how to put stuff on the screen and all that. But if you look at the projection scale, the numbers over the last 3 years have skyrocketed way past their projections. So that means the people that they thought, right? Oh, word, you're linking it. Awesome. So the people that they thought were going to die, right? There's way more now that are dying unexpectedly for no reason, unknown causes. And a lot of these times they're refusing to do autopsies or like in-depth autopsies. People have to actually pay extra money to have the body exhumed and have it seen over by another privately owned, God damn it, coroner or someone that's going to do an autopsy correctly on the body, which is really weird. Why do we have to go through such lengths? Why can't the people that are supposed to be doing that job just open it up for you and be like, well, this is the exact cause. You're not hurting anybody at that point.
It's the HIPAA.
Well, not just HIPAA. It's the doctors and the medical industry not allowing people to know the facts.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And it's basically like you could do whatever you want in the medical field now and blame it on it's our right to do this and you have no rights anymore. And they can just make up rules and little things to where they get rid of your right to know information. So it's your body, right? Your choice. Stop complying and fight back.
So Rick, I'm going to give you a warning.
Rick gets a warning?
Next time you're getting timed out.
Where's Rick? Rick said something. I don't see Rick in the chat.
Rick Hot.
Rick Hot.
I
don't even say their names. Let's see, Rick. Rick, I don't know. So Alex Jones, I believe I spoke with him at the beginning of the convoy through this girl Rebecca. Rebecca was this real free spirit. We were talking about her today. She was hanging out with us from New Jersey. We brought her down from Jersey from our rallies that we had up here down to Hagerstown, and then she adapted to the crowd and spread her wings. But she was really pushing for me to get on Alex Jones. And I believe, I don't know, I did a couple interviews through her, and I believe one of them was through Alex Jones. I'd have to go back in the thing and see. Oh, hold on, I got Red. Hi, Red.
Well, how you doing, Jizzy J?
What's up there, guy?
Is this the Jizzy J show? Sponsored by Jizzy Jen?
Oh yeah, I don't have any sponsors. I am completely
Well,
on.
Jizzy Jen is doing all the work in the background, and I just want to give a big shout out to Jizzy Jen doing the work in the background. How you doing, girl?
I know. I just talk. She does all the.
Thank you for giving me some appreciation.
Jen actually tells me that she doesn't want to be on stream and she doesn't want any credit. That's what she tells me. But
I know that's why you gotta. I gotta. That's why you gotta give her all the credit you got. You know, you gotta do it while she's not being seen. You know, because it's all about the people in the background working against the fucking corporate entities.
Carl B. NJ, you're right, man. A lot of funeral directors, a lot of coroners, a lot of things like that, and they put it in their findings, and then it just disappears. You know what I'm saying? Because how many people, like, if for whatever reason I lost one of my relatives because of whatever death, right? I want that investigated, especially if they got the thing. I want it investigated to the fullest. I want to tear their heart apart, their lungs apart, everything. I want to know every cell that's in their body and how it's changed since they got that.
You know what the problem about a lot of that is, Jay? And here, take it from the gravedigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Literally, it's the minute that you die, they put the embalming fluid in you, and then everything is gone.
I know, but that's
literally like liquid angel dust.
The coroner can get it first, though. You know what I'm saying? Like when they do their autopsy to see if somebody died of an accident.
It goes beyond the coroner, right? It goes beyond the coroner, right? Because it all comes down to the person that actually signed off on what they died from. You know what I mean? So this goes beyond like the funeral directors and stuff like this. This goes all the way up back to the medical attendants, and I'm trying to be very careful about what I say right now.
I know. That's the thing that was like when the people are dying now in the hospitals and they're saying unknown reasons, and the person's like 26 years old. Like, we have to investigate it more. As a society, we have to look into this. We can't just throw it away and be like, well, it definitely wasn't that. It couldn't have been that. And everyone's just dismissing this as a probable cause of what happened. And like, that's what we got to stop. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yo, freedom 2 ways in here. But that's what we got to stop, dude. Like, everyone's just dismissing this thing like it couldn't have caused any of these new recent issues that are going on, especially with the kids, the younger people, and especially the elderly, all the elderly that just dropped like flies.
But look at what we learned from 9/11, right? So in 20 years, right? Well, while we're fucking old, we'll know, and our kids won't give a fuck anymore.
Exactly. Like when they tell us that not one piece of a plane was found in New York, you know what I'm saying? When they tell us that in 30 years, when everyone's dead that could get in trouble for the shit, I was saying it earlier, bro. They never come out with the truth until 30, 50, 60 years later, and all of a sudden you find out, you know, this guy had dead bodies under his house, or this happened or that happened. And it's all bullshit. Oh shit, hold on.
Or $1 billion fucking disappeared.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, money, billions of dollars disappeared. Can't find out where it was allocated to. How do you lose billions of dollars? I have $20 in my pocket, and trust me, I know where that fucking bill is at all times. I know where it is at all times. If I had $1 billion, I would know where every cent of that $1 billion was. Who loses billions of dollars? Hey, Ray.
Hey, Ray.
What's up, Ray? Killer.
My dude.
Hey, Ray.
Oh yeah, he just got done doing a three-hour show, and he's back up in it. You're muted, bro. Mortuary science in college. Jen actually went to school for that.
I know,
oh, that's you. Oh, okay. I thought that was somebody else texting.
Wait a minute. Jen went to school to eat
Can you hear
people?
me?
I can hear you now.
All right, bro.
Jen went to medical school, like.
I went to school to be a funeral director.
Yeah, and a phlebotomist and a cardiovascular. I was her test dummy on the stenography machine.
No,
Like I'm all about funeral directors because they know where the dead moms are buried.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't know about that.
Dude, there's a couple in the city that'll probably be more than welcome to rent the room out for you there.
Doxing Grandma, you are not blocked. I can see
Is that
your-
Paulie D?
Yeah, it's
That's
me.
What's
Yeah, we
up,
got-
stranger?
What's up, Ray? How you been?
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Where the hell you been? You only live 45 minutes away.
Not anymore.
No, he's in Florida.
Oh, you in Florida? How's everything? How's old girl's dad doing, by the way?
He's doing better. He's been busting my balls the last day. Like all day, he's been busting my balls. Like I went to the store today. He was like, "Yo, what'd you bring me back?" I was like, "I got an energy drink. It was like 16 cups of coffee." He goes, "I don't need that."
Don't even.
So what are you yapping about today, brother Jay? I heard you earlier.
I was just throwing out some crazy ideas. Like we should have some involvement in our kids' education. You know, there should be some more transparency when it comes to information that's out there. Like we all know about the Hunter Biden laptop. Like,
Yeah.
why don't they just put it out? And we all know why, because the whole country would flip upside down. You know what I'm saying? But there should be transparency.
Hey, like my Rastaman said, soon come. It's soon come, man. It's soon come.
But that's another thing is like, we're not going to hear a testimony from Hunter Biden. We're not going to hear a testimony from Joe Biden. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit's going to be like swept under the rug. They're going to say they're going to lock him up in some fancy prison. They're going to put him on an island somewhere, pretend that he's in a cell, and he's going to live out the rest of his life as old man Joe, falling off bikes and, you know, upstairs and shit. And no one's going to be there to film it.
Nah,
Yeah.
bro, I'm gonna be like a monkey in the tree. I'm gonna be there. You're gonna need more than 3 Joe Bidens to fool me.
Yo, I'm saying though, like you have to, dude. The motherfuckers got to swing. These people got to swing for this shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like this is treason at the highest level. You know, not only did you lie.
When are you guys going to start believing me that we just need tanks?
Dude, listen. You get your hands on a tank, I will find someone
You got a question.
to shove some bullets in it. What is this? Did they ever find a part of the plane at the Pentagon?
I just asked the same question.
Did they ever find a
No,
black box?
actually, I know some insider information about that.
You know what's crazy is, man?
Being a fireman and all at that time.
I was staged to go and do a search and rescue. We were blown out at our department all the way up in North Jersey to go cover departments that were closer to the city. So we ended up sitting in Jersey City. Jersey City firemen were over in the city doing search and rescue, and we were there to cover their area. So at one point, man, a lot of the firemen were coming back saying there is not one fucking piece of plane. Not one. How does it incinerate? I mean, even in bombings of like fucking airports in like other countries, when you knocked off that nuke in Hiroshima, there was pieces of shit all over the place. There's things left over. It doesn't just evaporate. Jet fuel doesn't burn hot enough to completely disintegrate an airplane. It just does. It's science. It's science.
Well, it happened. It happened. It's actual and factual. It took place, and the only reason I know that is because my father-in-law is a retired commander in the Navy, and he was supposed to be there 3 weeks prior, and they had sent him orders for him not to go to his assignment. And once he finally went to his assignment, he I got some good inside information on a lot of the.
I got to
damage
get some good inside
that was
information on
done.
the Pentagon.
Well, that's where he was supposed to be 3 weeks before the plane went into it, and when he went back there, it was definitely some devastation there.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that. But remember the USS Cole.
It's just so weird that the plane hit the exact spot in the Pentagon where nobody was working that day.
And not only that, hey, how about we talk about something else that happened in the Pentagon that maybe not a lot of people know about, right? Do you know the Pentagon is 5 layers of reinforced fucking bunker thick fucking concrete and shit like that? We all know how the Pentagon is built, right?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know that the plane supposedly made it all the way to the courtyard?
That should be physically impossible due to physics.
Exactly.
Yeah. So even if it got through the one side of the bunker, it should have stopped at the other side inside. And then the explosion would have been contained inside the building completely.
Well,
It
Well,
wouldn't have blown. It wouldn't have blown a fucking 7-foot hole inside the courtyard, perfect circle, which I actually used to have a fucking picture of. Like, I've seen some shit.
Man, there was that video clip of that.
Well, you got to be careful. You see how old boy just had to pay out the ass.
Oh, I know.
For his comments. We can't.
Yeah.
If there are families that's been told a certain scenario,
yeah,
and hit with a certain narrative, unless you have definitive proof, you cannot, you can't do that. You can't do that because
I saw the picture. And that's enough for me, Ray.
These are just
no, I'm talking about to say it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Oh no. Look, something happened. Look, something happened, right?
Yeah.
Something did happen at the fucking Pentagon.
And
what
you
I'm
got
saying
families.
is it's not what they right. But what I'm saying is it's not what they said it was.
But I've heard hundreds of conspiracy theories over the years of what it was, and I haven't had one single shred of evidence to
because
that's all I'm saying.
Though,
You can,
right?
huh?
It's the Pentagon. Here, how about this? Let me give you a different situation, right? How much evidence do we know about the bombing during the Civil Rights Act at the Capitol building?
What do you mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, so there was a whole incident where.
But how many families
exactly
initially suffered from that?
But exactly, nobody even knows about it.
Yeah.
But you see how it happens, right?
People forget it happens.
You see how history gets molded the way people want it to hear?
I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole because that's the same rabbit hole that people are trying to say that 2 planes didn't hit the towers, and I seen 2 planes hit the towers.
No, I do believe 2 planes hit the towers.
I watched it on TV, but now then again, you got to.
But you have people saying it was virtual, it was this, it was that.
Yeah, but that's
what you have to. There's one thing you could never eliminate. There was too many people that gave firsthand accountabilities. Now people can go as far as to say, well, they were all paid off and this and that.
Yeah.
But when you've had too many firsthand accountability testimonies,
I get you, Ray. I get you, Ray. And here's the difference between the Pentagon and the towers, though, right? Because I'm getting what you're saying, right? You're saying, you
literally had people that seen the plane crash.
Bro,
at the
how
Pentagon.
does a plane fly over top of that fucking interstate without knocking any cars over?
What are you talking about without knocking
exactly,
any cars
bro?
over? It's coming from
the physics of the whole entire situation doesn't work,
bro. Well, I am not. I can't go against firsthand accountability.
Yeah, there's a lot of indiscrepancies in what we saw and how it went down. Like, let's just picture, right? Let's just picture you're building a steel structure in Manhattan, all right? The steel that they're using, the reinforced beams, things like that have these standards, let's say. And it has to have a burning temperature of a certain degree to maintain the structural integrity of the entire building. So these buildings are not made to just fall down like a stack of cards. They're not made like that at all.
Exactly.
So if you break one of the beams and you destroy that part of the structure, what's going to happen is the rest of that weight of the building, because of physics and gravity, it's going to pull it towards that side and pull it down towards that side of the weak area. So what we watched on TV,
Jay,
was more of a controlled.
When I first heard the same story that you're talking about, when I heard all the physics and the astrodynamic people come out and say how the gas can't ignite the steel, you know what? Yep. There was somebody else to come out to refutate that sound more impressive. Yep. And then I did more research. So I heard the story about how the metal has to reach a certain temperature, and people's theories saying that there was an explosion from within. But then after further investigation, come to find out that's not true.
Well, no,
So
there were explosions on the first floor. The whole entire first floor building of the lobby, all the windows were blown out from the inside out. And that was as people were leaving the
now,
building.
do you know what that is?
Yeah.
That
would
was
be
from
an
the
explosion.
that was from the force of the impact. If you go back and you watch any movies on anything, if a building gets hit, one of the first thing that happens, if you see people in the lobby floors, the windows always blow out, because the force and the compression of the building, it might seem minute, but
Yeah.
that big of a structure with that force coming down to the ground is going to force everything to explode outward. That's just another reaction to what had taken place. So there, like I said, once I heard that story, because I was started thinking, I was like, well, damn, was it an inside job? Was it?
I believe absolutely.
But then
the
I
company
heard
was involved
stories
with
that say, wait a minute, it totally contradicted that. That it was possible for both planes to hit the towers and for them to fall that way. So
right. Hold on.
Maybe-
So Ray is
maybe
right.
one of
Right.
the
Look, I'm
buildings-
going to interject here a little bit. Ray, I think Ray is 100% right in what he's saying.
well, I
The
heard it from
only thing that doesn't
scientists.
the only thing that doesn't make any sense then is what happened at Tower 4.
Yeah, how that just fall down?
How did they know 30 minutes before the motherfucker fell, and they announced it on the news that Tower 4 has fallen, but meanwhile the motherfucker was still standing there while they're playing it on the news from the chopper?
That
It
part-
could have
like-
been it could have been
Ray,
unstable.
come on,
It could have
Ray.
been unstable. It
Ray.
could have been an unstable building.
No, they said it already fallen.
They have videos
Tower
of
4 has fallen,
building. So now
and it was
there's-
still standing there.
there's videos being leaked, like out there, that have explosions in building 4. Like you
Right.
can see the windows being blown out as in different areas as the building is about to fall down.
Now, here's the thing. I'm not one to say that the fucking planes didn't hit the buildings. I'm not. The planes hit the fucking buildings. I really do think. But I also think there was also all the other fuckery afoot, let's say.
Yeah, I think to ensure that those buildings didn't tip over and take out other buildings, they controlled.
Right, exactly. Take out the whole entire city, because that's what would have happened.
Yeah, because you would have took out a city block, if not more, and then more buildings would have fell too, like the
No.
domino.
Jay, you got to realize that motherfucker, if I got to do the math right, and I'm really horrible at math, so you're talking like,
You know,
it
100
would have took
something.
out like 5 or 6 city blocks if
No,
it would have
the
fell over.
Yeah,
And
well,
I
the
mean
damage-
elder destruction in every single aspect of every single direction.
there's
For
been
at
billions of
least,
dollars in destruction.
Well,
for
we're
at least
talking about
5 or
shit
6
that's
city blocks,
well.
nothing would have been left.
And these are just our opinions because we don't know what the fuck we're
Yeah.
talking
Right,
about.
exactly.
I'm
I'm
just
Red
saying,
Squirrel. Don't listen to me. I'm an idiot.
coming from a construction and engineering background, where you try to melt steel with anything other than thermite. All right, you got to get to a burning temperature to where you see liquid steel pouring out of a building. You got to get that fucker burning so hot, it's impossible to reach those temperatures from office furniture and computers and fucking desk chairs burning. You know what I'm saying? And paper. It just they can't reach those temperatures. You need an added element.
Because
So,
they would have
well-
already expected that, Jay.
Well, we
Right?
really don't. We really don't know how hot jet fuel can really get when it's combined with other stuff. We don't know
Yes, we do.
how it
What do you
can
mean, Ray?
intensify-
Ray, slow down, bro. I gotta say, bro. Are you
Bro,
telling me
you
there's
doing
not
the
crazy
wrong, you doing the
motherfuckers?
wrong
There's not
shit
crazy
then.
motherfuckers out
Hey,
there
bro,
like
you
me,
got
like,
this knowledge.
hey, what's
you
gonna
got all
happen
this
if I do
knowledge,
this?
bro. I mean, you totally debunking the scientists that got the PhDs and motherfuckers I've been watching and listening
Yeah, because
to for years.
look at what we've been taught about scientists in the last 2 years.
I don't trust.
So you
none of
want me
them.
to believe?
and-
You want
and
me
I
to believe
understand
scientists after everything I've seen in the last 2 years?
No, I'm not saying that.
No,
But what
you
I'm
just
saying
did.
is, what I'm saying is, if you saying was actual and factual, dude, you in the wrong line of work. You need to be making 7 figures, is what
I
I'm
didn't
saying.
say it
bro.
was. I didn't
Well,
say it
no,
was. I
someone
said,
did
Okay.
in my opinion, the red squirrel, in the red
Okay,
squirrel's
so-
opinion.
With that being said, I got your opinion to weigh compared to scientists, and I'll put myself in the own category. I
But
would tell somebody they're a fool if they gonna
But
listen
my
to
opinion,
me.
but
If they
opinions
gonna
always
take,
have facts
hey,
inside of
hey,
them,
if
right?
somebody get ready to go to court,
Huh.
and just cause I've been to jail before, they're gonna take my little jailhouse expertise and run with it, rather than go to
listen,
somebody that's qualified to do the job.
hold on,
I know you know all about Fifi.
So wait,
Come
wait.
on.
Someone had a very valid point. Okay, vulgar in the chat. They said they have to have tons of cameras around the Pentagon, and they only showed one quick clip. Okay, so that's another thing. Like, why do we have such minimal stuff? And I'm going to bring up the Vegas shooting as well. The Vegas
You want to know
shooting,
something else that's factual?
everything. There's tens of thousands of people out in the street, and you're telling me there's only 6 videos that existed, and then those people ended up dying and going missing.
Bro, that's how it works. Look at Quavo.
Well, let's talk about that.
Takeoff just got killed at a private party with
Yeah.
40 to 45 people. They
Yeah.
estimate up to 36 cameras, and we ain't got one camera angle.
Not one.
And that's on a minute
Let me talk
scale
about
of what's
facts,
going
right?
on with the government. No,
But
we're
that's what I'm
talking
saying.
about video
Let's talk about
surveillance.
facts.
If it's big, they won't put it on. They don't want you to know. They don't want us to know anything. That's how they
Let's talk
control
about
us.
facts.
But
Jay,
the thing
let's talk
is,
about facts.
this is the thing.
Wait,
Because
hold
they
on.
haven't put it
Hold
out
on,
there
both of
for
you.
us
Stop
to
it.
see,
Listen
we
to me.
can't draw a false conclusion from it.
Listen, what about facts?
Okay.
Okay, let's talk about facts. Let's talk about it's a fact, and it's all on FBI record that the FBI literally went around to every single fucking camera that could have had the Pentagon on it at all, or anything that could have happened, or the explosion happened at all, and literally seized every single piece of fucking footage that happened at the fucking Pentagon, and not one has been released to this day. So if
That
you
would
want to talk
be
about facts, let's talk about facts.
no. Dealing with the being a military veteran, that's called the chain of command. Something happened on
God,
government
Ray.
property. No,
You're
listen
gonna
to
make
me.
me puke in my mouth.
If you really want to drive
They
the
can
point
keep that
home
shit
to
under
start a
wraps
war,
for the rest of
show
their
us
life.
the planes and shit. And if you really want to drive the point home that it's not a conspiracy and it's not fake, then show us everything. Like, where's all the cameras from fucking Pelosi?
There you go.
All right. You're telling me with all that security and all that neighborhood, there's no footage of this guy.
But we already know what happened at Pelosi house because the real story came out. Actual.
But the camera footage is there, but they won't release it.
Exactly. But we have
why, Ray?
We have the corroboration of the story already. So
No, fuck the story, yo. Do you know how easy it is to corroborate a story? Honestly, do you know how easy it is to corroborate a story?
Yeah.
Ray, stop it.
I've seen over
Ray,
50
stop it.
witnesses. I've seen people that's buried dead servicemen and family members account to the incident.
Bro, do you know what I did because Santa Claus gave me 10 grand?
Am I gonna call? So I'm supposed to say to the parent,
on something.
I'm trying to tell you from my own personal experience. After Santa Claus gave me $10,000, what I wouldn't do or say. It's like, yo, are you serious?
No, the one that hit the Pentagon wasn't shot out of the sky. That was Flight 93, the one we went to in PA.
Right.
Yeah, that was the flight that the crew members took over.
It wasn't even shot out of the sky. They crashed it into the ground.
They crashed it into the ground. That's the one. That's the one when the people on the plane said we ain't having it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they took over. They were heroes.
Yes, they found out where it was going.
Yeah, that was gonna end up coming down towards us in New York, I think, again, or the Pentagon.
I think that one was actually headed towards the White House. If I remember correctly, I'm probably remembering wrong though, but I remember that one was on another little certain path.
Imagine the balls of Flight 93, the people on board, man, just average moms and dads, and whoever.
Exactly. We want to talk about somebody. Let's talk about fucking Flight 93 that grew a set of fucking nuts, and we're like, no.
Yeah. No, they were heroes, man. They took that plane out by themselves. You know how many people must have got hurt before they actually were able to get control of that plane? That's crazy. And then
and to be fair, they had a lot more time to know that there was shit going on.
Yeah, they were getting
And
heads up.
Absolutely.
so,
Yeah, the people in New York, they had no chance.
they had
didn't
they didn't know what was
going
going on.
No.
But really though, when you have families that have mourned lost ones and stuff like that in a situation like this, we have to be very careful to say what they're mourning isn't actual and factual when they're themselves have no proof of anything else that
But
took place.
They want answers more than anybody. Those
Right.
people
Yeah.
want more than anybody.
And that's the thing about it. So we're not disrespecting anyone's grave by saying, hey, your loved one didn't die there, right? That's not how. That's not. At least that's not what I'm saying, right? What I'm saying is that what happened was not what they told us it happened, right? So it's kind of like, it's kind of like if let's say my kids are in Tennessee right now. Let's say my kids are in Tennessee right now, right? And all of a sudden there's a house fire, right? And my house burned down. But really, my fucking ammunition bunker exploded.
Bro, when somebody makes the statement like you just made a statement. You said, we know that what happened didn't happen the way it happened. So why don't you tell us how it happened?
I just did. You just don't want to listen to me.
No. How did it happen?
All right. So here's the theory that I think most people are on, right, about what happened there. I'm not denying that planes hit it. Now, there's conspiracy theories. It could be CGI, which is very possible, but there's people on the ground that said planes hit.
What are we talking about, though? Which one are we talking about?
For the towers, the twin towers, we'll say.
Okay,
right?
okay, cool.
Okay, so in construction, the way I know it and the way I have to build things is my things are built to where they're supporting beams, they're supporting structures, right? And things fall down in a certain way when like you look at an old barn, okay? An old barn usually falls down from the middle of the barn because the roof ridge, right, is going to rot away first because it gets wet and it's going to collapse the middle of the building in, and it always falls in on itself. You look at old barns everywhere in the country. All right, so but
I know.
And research how
does too.
Fall, right? So that a steel structure that was built to withstand hurricane force winds and earthquakes, right? That's not going to fall down in a straight line. It just doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. That's why they have the demolition experts who come out and they demo building in a controlled demolition to fall in a straight line to not damage any other buildings around it. So now if your investment is only in that building, right, or the buildings surrounding it, you're going to want to not have those buildings damaged as much as possible because you want to reuse them. So you just get rid of that building and the other building because you need a reason. There's got to be a reason. So even if that building, say the Trade Center didn't completely fall, okay, you would have had thousands of more people that were able to escape those buildings before they collapsed, correct? Now, say you eliminate that. Now you need the most amount of casualties because you need the biggest justification to go to another country and start fucking with them. Because terrorists came over here and killed not just 100 or 200 people, but thousands of people, okay? So you need a big number. You can't just have little numbers to start a war, which we all knew we were going for, a war. So when those buildings came down, it created the most amount of destruction in the smallest amount of area. So it took out the people that were in the building, the firefighters. I mean, that was like the kicker. That was the kicker right there. If it was just Americans, regular,
agree with you, Jay.
Wall Street Americans, okay, we understand. But you threw first responders in there and cops and firemen and the people that were selflessly going back in that building to pull people out. You threw them in there. You threw heroes in there. And now you got a recipe for a war. But if you damaged all the whole rest of the block, that's too much infrastructure to rebuild. You know what I'm saying? So it was able to build a freedom tower from the middle of those ashes. Our staple on the East Coast now, right? All about freedom because of what happened, and we'll never forget it, right? Super patriotic time in our history, that 9/12, the day after 9/11, when every American out here, it doesn't matter if you were born here or not, had a fucking American flag marching down the street, telling everyone and their mother, fucking America, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then what happened? Time went by, like Red said, and people started forgetting. It wasn't such an impact anymore. The people that lost people, they remember. The generation we have now eating Tide Pods and wearing skinny jeans, they don't fucking know what happened 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? They don't give any, there's no fucking respect for the people that ran.
Not at all. None.
None. So they don't give a shit about the conspiracies. All they're worried about is fucking selfies and TikTok videos. That's all they give a shit about. Not who died that day. So when we have to start digging though, because if we don't start digging and asking questions about things that are happening, we can't just believe what they're showing us on TV anymore, man. I mean, I'm watching film crews follow Ukrainian soldiers, and they're setting up like situations to where they're pulling people away from each other and families, and there's a straight fucking professional film crew filming this, and somebody catches it on their cell phone. But that video will disappear in 24 hours off the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like in China with these fucking camps that they're building. There's another thing going around where another video is out where they're staging a setup to where they're dragging a woman away from her husband into the back of a van. And there's a fucking film crew, lighting, a director, everything. So I can't believe everything I see anymore. I can't. Unless it comes through my eyes, unless I see it right here, firsthand in front of me, I don't believe shit no more. I don't believe nothing nobody tells me, and half of what I see. So people really got to go out of their way to make a point to me now, because like I scrutinize everything. I look into everything, because you can't take everything as factual. That's like the same idiot who sits on these fucking streamer chats and they're like, well, he said it in the chat, so it's real. And they're stuck on that, you know?
Well, I was saying before, and I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
But when you have people that give firsthand accountabilities,
yeah,
all that, you know, people can say what they want to say about if it was a secondary device that took down the towers along with the planes.
Yeah. That's
but
more
the only thing I know that's actual and factual, and the only thing I know anybody else knows that's actual and factual, is that 2 planes hit them towers.
Yeah, that I can
now
I can look into that. You know, I
want to find somebody alive who has knowledge of secondary devices that help take down the Twin Towers. I'm tired of people talking about it.
Yeah, there was interviews on the street. They're gone, right? They're gone. Any interviews
on the street.
Yeah, they were doing interviews on the street with like people with like, what happened? And they're like, well, there was this loud explosion.
Okay.
And then the building came down, but that's gone. Now they're popping back up.
Can that be just from the pressure when the windows and everything explode and all of that stuff? Or does that still have to lead back?
Easier than that, huh? Let's try to prove something a little easier than that. Right? Show me how a fucking plane flies at, I think it was flying at 50 feet. Show me how a plane that size, right, that would a pilot that talented, right, is able to fly a plane that size over top of the fucking Pentagon grass at 50 feet above the ground without hitting that motherfucker. So if you want to talk about proving something, let's talk about proving some shit right now. Show me how that pilot navigated over top, right over top of the river, right over top of the interstate, right over top of the fucking grass, never hitting the fucking grass at all.
And that's
to where the grass was perfectly fucking fine. Right? A fucking plane crashed into a fucking building.
No, when somebody is trying to save a plane and doing different maneuvers or you don't never know what the situation is capable of. Remember that flight on the Hudson? Remember when nobody landed that plane on the Hudson? It was a movie.
Red's trying to say some backwoods cave dwelling terrorist fucking skimmed 50 feet over the ground like a goddamn.
I don't know who it was. I don't know who it was.
You know?
I don't know who it was.
Listen, aside all these conspiracy theories that we're throwing around.
I'm not talking conspiracy. I'm talking people that actually seen it happen.
My thing is,
so are we to discredit? Are we supposed to discredit what they saw?
No,
Now
no.
you can have
There's 100
whatever
different accounts.
theory you want to
Yeah.
have after the fact.
Sometimes I will discredit what people saw. You want to know why? Because Santa
just
Claus
saying-
paid me 10 grand.
I'm just saying, right? I'm saying
No.
that the government lied to us
See,
so much
Santa
that we
Claus
can't
is
believe
something
what they're
that was
saying
put
anymore.
into your head.
He gave me 10
Nobody
grand.
never seen Santa Claus. The people that
He
even
gave me
told
10 grand,
you,
bro. You have no idea.
All right, so
Huh?
hold on. All right, so what we're trying to get to is basically that the government has lied to us so much,
right?
and now that we know that they lied to us and it's been
Right.
proven, how much of the past can we possibly believe? When do we start pulling things apart the way we should have 20 years ago?
If you don't have people saying they seen the plane go down, then we can switch it to another topic. But
Yeah,
when
so
you
we're
have
saying-
firsthand accountability
No,
from
we're saying the
people
plane-
that
okay.
witness.
Theoretically, the planes hit the building, right?
No, we're
even
talking
if
about the Pentagon. We already know the
Oh,
planes hit the building on the
Oh,
towers.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
talking about the Pentagon.
Yeah, they're
People
saying
keep
that
saying
could
there
be
was
a
no
lot of
way.
things. It
There's
could
no
be
way.
It could be a cruise missile. It could have been a lot of things. Now, keep in mind, the Pentagon has one of the best air defense systems in the entire country on top of it and around it. So for a plane to even get within range of the Pentagon without being shot out of the sky was a fucking miracle. Because
Fuck yes. Fuck yes, dude. Fuck yes.
10 times. It should have been shot out of the sky 10 times before it ever reached the Pentagon. So they had clearance. They couldn't have clearance.
Was
So-
it a commercial? Was it a commercial
It was
airliner?
a commercial airline, but
You're not gonna
it
shoot it
doesn't
down.
matter, dude.
restricted airspace. You're
All right.
not allowed to fly nowhere near the fucking Pentagon. Nowhere near it.
Okay.
There's like a 100-mile radius around the whole goddamn thing. So for that, it has the best air defense system. So if the Pentagon was seriously thinking, man, this thing's about to fucking hit us, they would have shot it with 6 missiles. It would have got blown out of the sky, created collateral damage somewhere else, but the infrastructure of the government would have been fine, which was their main priority.
So it couldn't have been up at a certain altitude and then descended down to another altitude. See,
I don't know.
and see, that is the answer to the
Yeah.
questions that we don't have answers to. We don't know.
That's the thing, though. But we need more answers, and there's more answers out there. We're just not getting them. Like, there's more footage of what happened to the Pentagon. We're not allowed to see it. So put all these conspiracies to bed, government. Show us the answers. Prove us wrong. Shut us up. Make us conform by proving you're right. That's all I'm saying.
Do you know there's protocol? You have different clearance levels.
Of course. But I
And-
mean, now
and
20 years later, the investigation's over. They should give us our findings.
We're citizens. We don't dictate what the government does. Haven't you
Hell
learned
yeah,
that
we
by now?
do. We the people.
No, we
motherfucker.
don't. No,
We dictate.
to a certain extent, bro.
Yeah.
That'd be like me going aboard the USS Nimitz saying because I used to have a top secret clearance, I should be able to go back up to the 07 level and look at classified shit. No, bro,
No,
it don't.
No, that's not it. No, but
So
saying
for us to say, for
It's gotta
us,
be-
and I'm gonna say us, for
it's
us to say that in order for the government to stop in order for the government to stop allowing us to come up with these conspiracy theories, you have
Yeah.
to show us the footage. They don't have
Hey,
to
Ray.
show us footage.
prove it.
That
Do me a
is
favor.
government
Ray, do me a favor.
Bro,
No, Ray,
I
keep
listen,
it
do me a
actual
favor.
and
Look,
factual.
it's a small favor, right?
You know?
it doesn't
Check out-
have
look, it's a
there's
game.
no
Listen to me.
there's no time
called
frame on
Sim-
how long the
it's
government
called-
keeps their,
It's called
their
Sim.
stuff.
It's called Sim Fight. I forget which one it was, but there's an airplane game, right, where you can play, and it's pretty much a simulator, right? And I want you to take, like,
Try to throw a plane by the
I
Pentagon.
want you to fly that goddamn plane, and I
I'm
want
not even,
you.
I'm not going
Because no,
to.
listen,
I'm
no,
not even
listen,
going to
whoa. Because in that game, it's pretty much super, like, it's super serials, right? And they have all actual, like,
Data.
terrain and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yes, all the actual stuff. And I want you to show me how you did that.
Yep.
You know what? What was the name of that movie? And matter of fact,
Oh my God, don't tell me about a movie,
No,
Ray.
stop. Let me finish. It was in the same movie that I was talking about with the pilot. And dude, when you're in an
He's a fucking
actual
pilot,
bro,
though, bro.
when
You're
you're in
not
the-
talking about a
when-
guy that
when
just
you
got his
are
fucking
in-
pilot license using a simulator.
when you are in an actual
It's
when
420.
you are in an actual situation,
I'm
you
already
are
doing it.
not doing the same thing like you do in a simulation, bro. When you're doing a
Good.
simulation, you're cool, calm, and collective.
Yeah, you got to be putting out.
When you're in a fight for your life, trying to control and maneuver a huge jet, your reaction time and the way you're thinking about maneuvering things is totally different than being in a
show me.
simulator, bro.
Well, wait.
Come
Then let
on,
me ask
man.
you a
Why you
question.
even-
Let me ask you a question, right? Here you go, right?
Your
If it was
questions
that
keep
simple,
asking
well,
the same
slow
thing,
down.
bro.
God damn it, Ray.
Hold
If
on.
it was that fucking simple, then why hasn't anyone shown a fucking recreation of a fucking simulator of how somebody flew that goddamn fucking plane, right, and did it? That was
Because
not
they
an
can't
actual
do it.
fucking pilot.
They can't do it. You can't
No
reenact
shit.
something that happens spontaneous for the first time. There's no
I
reaction
know,
about
Ray.
that.
I know. It's always
You can't
magic, right?
reenact that.
Wait.
It's magic. It's magic.
Hold on.
Yeah,
This
no.
conversation was just to bring attention to the fact that if our government's been lying to us and we're finding out all these things that they're lying about and hiding, and the Democratic Party is like super corrupt and this shit and that. I'm not saying Republicans are fucking clean either, but I'm saying we're finding about all this corrupt shit going on in the government and that we've been being lied to. And, you know, the thing isn't safe, never was safe. All this other shit's coming out.
Right.
How much of the past, all these stories they said to keep us quiet and just hush us up.
But we have to be careful, because what that does, that just gives people an opportunity to throw everything they ever thought was a conspiracy theorist into a basket. And that is very unwise, because you're just throwing caution to the wind. You're like, okay, finally, my opportunity to say the government is corrupt. So everything we always thought that you lied to us about, this gives us validation. No, it doesn't, because we still don't have proof that they lied about everything. Things
So you love the government, Ray.
Things we catch them in.
Yeah.
Yes, but things we don't.
You love the government.
We bring up everything at that point, because if we catch them lying and we know that they've lied and they've been in government for over 50 years, like say like Joe Biden, he's been in part of the government, Pelosi,
bro.
all
you
these
know what?
people.
It's like for all of you out there who raise kids.
Yeah.
It's like,
oh, dude, come
on. It's like all of a sudden, your son is 17 years old and he gets caught in a lie. So as a parent, are you now going to sit back and be like, well, damn, did you lie about what you told me when you were 15? Did you lie about what you took, where you said you was at last month with your girlfriend?
Holy fuck, what do you do as a parent then?
No, because you know what?
Slow the
They
fuck
never
down,
judged
bro.
me
I
off
raised
my
kids,
past.
homie. Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now, you know what you do when you raise kids like that? Right? When they lie to you and they keep lying to you and they keep lying to you, they keep lying to you, you know what you do? You never fucking believe them again.
Yeah.
No.
Right?
No, we're not talking about that.
You just fucking said that we're talking about that, yo. When you're talking about a kid
what I'm
lying to a
saying
fucking
is,
parent, like, yo, what are you talking about?
What I'm saying is, once you get caught in a lie, that doesn't give you a reason to automatically assume everything from the past was a lie. Because if I did that, if we did that, I could literally be being pissed off at my son for something that he's really telling me the truth about.
Yeah, but then
that's not cool. That's not cool.
Oh my God, but it's
I'm
not just one, Ray. You acting like it's one. Right, stop it, Ray. Ray, you acting like it's one.
Yeah.
Ray, you're acting like it's just one time, right? It's just one time. It's just one time. No, it ain't just motherfucking one time, bro.
No, what we're doing is we're
pattern of behavior. I hate to quote Von Michelle. Pattern of behavior, guys. Pattern of fucking behavior.
No, because we still don't have. There are people that still don't have answers to 9/11, that think there was a lot of bigger things at play that I'm not aware of, but they do think that. So what happens is, now that they found the administration lying about other shit, human nature is going to be like, well, damn, you lied about this. You must have lied about everything else. That's not true.
Right? If you want answers, right, and if everyone wants answers, we need to take back our government fucking from the corrupt elite. And that's how we'll get all the answers we want to fucking know. And until we fucking take back our government from the corrupt elite, we will never get the answers, because we're all going to sit here and pretend like we know shit. But it's all just fucking bullshit, because we all really knows what happened. Like Annie Vaughn says, right? Pattern of fucking behavior.
Yeah, my thing is, I just wanted to bring it to attention that, like, if the government's been lying about what's going on right in front of our faces, especially after the last couple of years, like, we have to start questioning, like he said, the pattern of behavior. Like, what else is there possible? Like, not, I'm not saying like our kid lying about stealing fucking $5 from your wallet. I'm talking about a government organization who lost billions of dollars. Like, we're in national debt up to our necks, food shortage, fuel shortage. We're at war with Ukraine, who we're funding, but having Ukrainian troops fight the war for us. Okay. We have racism and rioting going on in our country and protests all around the world. And what they're doing and what they're focusing on is trying to shut us up about questioning it. So why can't we question these things? You know what I'm saying? Like, as the American people, we should all get together and be like, listen, there's a lot of indiscrepancies about the voting. Let's question the voting, right? So we shouldn't be, you know, oh, well, you guys are extremists because you're questioning voting. No, I'm questioning everything now. I'm questioning everything they've been shoving down our throats and forcing us to digest, because that's the only thing the mainstream media would give us, is the same exact story 100 different ways from different mouths on TV. And that's how we got it, until all of a sudden we have live streamers who are at the scene when these things occur now. And it's hard for the mainstream media to get rid of those videos because there's 1,000 people with cameras. So now it's harder to lie, and they're getting caught with their lying. But what we have to do is, we've really got to investigate what happened in our past here, especially in the last 50 years. At least in the last 50 years, what has happened to change society so dramatically, to change the economy so dramatically, the housing industry, our automotive industry. You know what I'm saying? Like, our international.
Easy. America was sold out years ago. America was sold off as auctioned off to different parts of the country years ago.
And that's one thing Trump did good, was he brought back a lot of businesses to this country and a lot of manufacturers and things like that. And that I can get on with. You know, I can get on board with that 100%. But my thing is, like, the policy is what really screws everybody. It's the policies. They're not made for us to win.
What we have to get away from, though, is we have to stick with the actual and factual.
Yeah.
The actual and factual is, we've seen people pulling briefcases out from under the tables. We've seen people feeding papers in the machines. Things that we see.
Yeah.
That you tell us our eyes don't see, we have the right to question. You don't have the right to say nothing to see here. We don't owe you an explanation.
Yeah.
It's when people don't know and want to draw a theory or a conclusion that isn't written off of no facts, no evidence, or no anything, just because they feel they don't have enough information, so it must be this way. Totally false.
Yeah, so that's why I try not to spread disinformation. I just try to bring up topics that people are talking about, and, you know, they have the right to question things. I mean, like, I brought up the 9/11.
If that's the case, we might as well go back to who killed JFK.
Dude, why not? Why not question?
Oh, we got too much shit that we got to deal with in the present.
Yeah, no. But I'm saying, like, we should have answers for those things already. Why did our government cover up all these things and make all of these conspiracies? Because if it was cut and dry, he did it from the Noli Hill and blah, blah, blah. It should be over with. There shouldn't be any conspiracy because it was proven. But I think the lack of proof in these situations, the lack of evidence, is really the evidence for conspiracy. You know, that's the evidence that gives people these ideas. But the ideas are warranted because of how much information the government restricts from us. If they were more transparent and open and said, hey, listen, there was 100 fucking cameras rolling that day. Here's the footage from all the cameras. You guys can see for yourself. There was 2 planes. There was no controlled demolition explosions on the lower half of the building. It all came down as one because the upper decks fell on the lower decks. Whatever it may be, as people, as educated people, because that's what the government wants to make us think, we're educated. as educated, free-thinking people, we should be able to develop our own synopsis from that footage. You know, if they really want to shut it up and put it to bed and be like, it was in a conspiracy, we didn't take the building down. Here's all the video footage that we gathered.
But they're not going to do that.
No, because we attacked a country that had nothing to do with our our buildings getting hit. None of them were from Afghanistan. None of those terrorists were from Afghanistan. Not one of them.
Dancing Israelis. Remember the USS Liberty.
I'm just saying. We started a
I'm just saying, I gotta go. I gotta be a good boy because I'm gonna get really bad. So I gotta go.
Look at you. You're all fucking. What is that?
I don't. It's
Owl
an owl.
Tifa.
Oh, that's Owl Tifa?
You got too much time on your hand, brother.
Dude.
You have no idea what I can do.
Oh my God.
What is that back there? Is that a dog or a duck?
It's Honor.
That's an honor. Hi, Honor. Come here, Honor. Come here, Honor. Hey.
No, he's chewing on his stick. He's like, don't fucking bother me. Oh.
Yo, we saved him.
He's off. Look, he's gonna do his thing now.
He wants to play. He's seen you coming over there.
He's doing laps. Get him. Get him. Get it, Honor.
He got so big.
Yeah, but I mean, there's just so much shit going on right now. I mean,
now there is
a lot of different shit.
And we're being distracted left and right by all these little bullshit stories about Balenciaga and fucking all these little hit list fucking stories, all these pieces that they're doing. Everyone knows mainstream media. They all have the same stories. They all talk about the same shit. Literally, it's the same exact words that they say in each of their news broadcasts. So for them to say they're independent or they, have an exclusive, their exclusive is somebody gets a tip to CNN and they send a reporter outside the guy's house right before it gets raided. That's their intuition. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all controlled. It's all controlled what we see and hear, man.
Well, you see my man for Channel 5 News, Menendez, in California, they suspended him and took him off the airways for simply pointing out the truth. And I got both copies. I got the report from the police department in Los Angeles, California, and I got the report from the DOJ. He put out the report that was from the police department that was literally off the body cam footage, which was actual and factual. And my man lost his job because the DOJ overruled what he wanted to say, and he was talking the actual and factual.
See that?
So it just,
this goes to show you, man. If they want to do something to you, they will. And I'll just put it out there. I'll never kill myself. So if I end up like fucking Epstein, I didn't do it. I gotta say that.
I don't think you're that important. You ain't on that tier level yet.
I'm just saying it now. I'm just saying it now.
Paid me 10 grand.
I'm gonna be on that level one day because I'm bringing this shit to the top, dude. I don't give a fuck anymore. If I got to go out and scream at every goddamn board meeting every week for a year, I'm gonna get this word out. I'll make people fucking come out. I'll go knock doors. You got a Trump flag, American flag outside your house? Let's go. Get in the bus.
So what's the word you're gonna bring, Jay? That's gonna change because you like me, Jay. You haven't been following me for a while, so this is what I've been doing.
Yeah,
I told these punk ass Americans, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done representing people that don't want to be represented, yo.
I know how you feel.
Our job as Patriot Nation was to go out there and bring awareness to the bullshit that was going on. And we made it mission accomplished to the highest point that we could get to. We got labeled enemy number one by this government.
Hell yeah.
So you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it. And I'm tired of leading stray horse after stray horse after stray horse to the river of salvation. And they just stand there and buckle under dehydration. So
what? You know what?
My job now is to
shove their face in the water, right? Shove their face in the water and make them fucking drink it.
My job is to sit back
No, hell
and
no.
watch the motherfuckers slowly drown
No.
and laugh
we
my
ain't doing
ass
that.
off.
We ain't
And
doing
that's
that.
part of the problem.
Hey, hey,
We're
this
gonna pick them up,
country.
put an IV in their arm, and we're gonna make them survive. That's our job, is to pick people
Okay,
up.
well, you keep
and
doing,
make
you
sure
keep
they
fighting,
come the
you keep
fuck
trying
out.
to save the people that don't want to be
Right.
saved.
Hey, listen.
Right.
it's
You
gonna take
asked Jay.
everybody.
You keep
You
saving the
asked Jay to
people
do
that
it
don't
in
want to
like
be
one
saved.
word, right? I could do it in one word, right? You know how we save our nation? In one word.
Do it.
Tanks.
Jesus Christ. All right.
What the fuck are tanks gonna do? What, a fish tank? You all gonna go get a fish tank? We're gonna go get some fish tanks.
You say what? Aquarium?
We gonna go gather up some Oscars and some piranhas and shit and put and hold unity tours at the
No,
ocean.
what
and
I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Canada, right? And I'm going to steal all 63 of their tanks,
Right.
and I'm going to drive them back.
Digital.
And we'll see what happens after that.
Hold
You
on.
want to talk about change? We'll talk
Only
about change.
63. Only 63.
That's all I need.
I didn't even know I didn't know Canada had tanks. If they got tanks, I think we
How
need to
dare
leave
you.
those for the
Don't
Canadian
say that. I
citizens.
almost started a war last time I said that.
I don't know. Somebody couldn't behave themselves in here. Yo, what we're
But
gonna
yeah, that's
do
where
is-
I'm at. That's where I'm at with the
I
movement.
know you're fucking burned out, dude. I understand because I was.
No,
too.
I ain't burnt out. No,
I
no,
said,
it
fuck
ain't
all
got
these
nothing
people.
about. See,
No,
if
I
you
said,
don't
fuck
start
them.
calling a spade, bruh.
Yeah. No,
If you
I'm
don't
saying,
start calling people out, see, I don't
This
give
is
a
how it
damn.
happened last time.
I'm just.
I can
hold
give a
on.
damn.
I'm saying, like, I know how you're feeling, how you're going out, you're trying to do this work, right? You're trying to put the word out, you're trying, and nobody wants to fucking do nothing. I hear you. Like,
So
I
they
was
get
in
what
the
they
same
get.
boat.
They
But you
get
know
what they
what
get.
happened? I just figured something out, bro. Some people, they need that kick in the ass, bro. They need that pocket to hurt a little bit more. And this winter is going to break everybody. I just
We'll
want
see.
to know where to
We'll
go.
see. We'll see, bro.
I
We'll
want to
see.
know. I want them to know where to go when the shit hits the fan. Come fucking find me. Let's do it together.
You
That's
got
what
a
I'm
lot
saying.
of, you know, at least I can, I can't put you in this category. But there's a lot of people out there just talk shit. I can name probably, I can probably name a handful of people that I really see that are out there grinding, doing what they claim, or doing what they preach and what they talk
trying.
about.
I'm trying,
Bro,
dude.
I've been to I've seen too much. You don't have to show me no more to let me know that you don't care. You don't have to show me that you don't care anymore, because I see it.
No, Ray, you're fucking so full of shit because it's only your level of caring. Because
What do you mean?
you're
What do
trying
you
to be a
mean?
whore man. Ray,
What do
right
you
now you're
mean?
being a whore man because you want people to care the way you care. You
No,
want people
yeah,
to care. Well, yes,
that's the
you
only
are.
way.
You're
That's
being
the
a
only way
fucking
it's gonna work.
whore man. And you're telling me that's the only way to be. No, you're being a
You mean to
fucking
tell me
whore man.
you haven't got tired of going to rallies where you see more people that's traveled with the damn rally that actually showed up for the rally? Come on, man.
That does suck. Yeah, I
Come
admit.
on, man.
Well,
You got
then
50
stop
cars in
fucking
the
doing it then,
convoy.
bro. Start doing something else. But don't be a fucking whore mans and try to fucking tell everyone that they need to fucking listen to be you and they need to be exactly like you or they're not a fucking whore man.
Wait. Take
No,
it.
no,
Ray.
I ain't
Ray. Get
saying
some
be
help.
exactly like me.
Ray,
I'm saying
stop it. Get some help.
your ass and get out there and make a difference.
Ray, don't even start with the whooping the asses.
It takes everybody.
Ain't nobody say nothing about whooping ass. I said get off your ass.
Wait, listen.
See,
So,
put it down. It's early.
Why you sit in your goddamn bedroom, bitch? I'm down in Florida, motherfucker. I've been on the road the whole entire time. While you been sitting in your fucking house worried about selling fucking t-shirts and
I
fucking
didn't even
flags.
include
So
you.
suck my dick
I
because
didn't-
that's all
I
you
didn't
worried
even
about was selling
include you.
t-shirts and flags.
See,
So
I
don't
did
fuck-
not include you. I said.
All right. So we're not doing that because I love you and I love you, and we're not going to let that happen. I'm not going to be that guy that lets
Bro,
this happen.
I did not include you.
Whoa,
Did
how
you
the
not
fuck
hear
you
what
come
I
back?
said?
Hold up. Everybody chill. Take a breath. Bring it down a notch. Bring it down a notch. Bring it down a notch. It's okay to disagree. I love you both. It's okay to disagree. but no name calling. Be respectful. Please be respectful. That's all I ask. Each of you, take a turn. Take it easy. I love both of you.
I
Here we
did
go.
not include you.
There we
How
go.
many rallies have I seen you at?
Easy,
How many
easy.
fucking miles, thousands of miles have I seen you drive? You and your girl. So
All
how
right.
dare you think I can include you into that? And you're one of the ones that I've seen grinding the most out there. You need to get out your emotions and listen to what the fuck I'm saying, bro.
Easy.
I did not include you in that.
Everybody's unmuted. You can
I stood arm in arm with you at rallies. How can I say you ain't out there grinding, bro? Get out your emotions, man.
You're so fucking far behind.
I just said people need to get out there and start grinding. And I don't mean exactly like me, but people in general need to get out there and start grinding.
Yes, I believe that. I agree. People need to get out.
All need to go out and sell T-shirts and fucking flags.
No.
Do you know I went and spoke at a town population 15,000 and there wasn't even 25 locals?
Right. Hold on. No, it's embarrassing is what it is, Ray. It's embarrassing to show
Why
up.
do you think that is?
And turn your camera on and there's 25 people that should be 25,000 people. That is.
Why do you think that is?
It is.
Why do we all think this is? After everything that we've seen, why do you think the guys think this is? It's literally because if we fucking go out in fucking public, we're all scared to be fucking labeled something. So we all fucking just stay inside and just watch it from the fucking YouTubes.
That's the main thing right there that Red said is people are afraid to come out and they don't want to end up in another J6 event. And they think because we're rallying and there's flags and there's cops that there's a potential for danger or Antifa or riots. And that's what people are the most afraid of because your basic housewife doesn't want to come out and hold a flag because she doesn't want to get hit in the face with a crowbar from some fucking left-wing nut who doesn't like her flag. So like we really got to be able to, if we're going to come out and we're going to be the strong ones, we're going to have to not only one, guarantee people's safety because the police can't do it because they can't protect us. And that's obvious. Look what happened with Canada. They were peaceful, bouncy castles and DJs and honking horns and having fun. And they trampled them and they arrested them and they fined them. And all that shit is getting overturned again. So we can't just rely on people to watch out for us. It's our responsibility. It's our responsibility to get these people out of their house and say, I will fucking personally protect you. If you're scared
everybody,
to come out,
everybody knows J6 was a setup, man. Everybody knows.
Of course.
So, I mean, there are people that we all have on video that ain't locked up to this day. Where's Ray Epps at? Where's the lady with the pink puff coat on with the hat with the ball on top that was on the ground with the bullhorn barking out orders on which hallways to go down and which doors? Right. She's not locked up. See,
why won't Pelosi release the footage from all around the Capitol? Why? Because it doesn't fit the narrative. Somebody said it in the chat before. It doesn't fit the narrative that the people out there, I'm not saying we, but the people out there that were violent when it really was just a very massive crowd that the government could not control. So they had to find a reason to make them terrorists. That's what they did because we didn't agree with the popular vote. We didn't agree with what they were saying. So they had to label us something. And that's the way the government's been running shit forever now. And
I don't even entertain that anymore because nobody to this day has still said there was patriots up there with firearms and stuff like that. Now, if you the everyday just average person walking around and deep down in your heart and in your soul, you really think that some people was going to take over the Capitol with some wheelchairs and some crutches and some iPhones and some flag poles. I mean, if you wouldn't believe that, I ain't going to. Hey, I am not going to. I'm not going to try to convince you otherwise. If you want to believe that the country can be taken over with some plastic objects, that's on you. There's nothing that I can do that's going to change your mind. If you think an 80-year-old grandma in a wheelchair with her iPhone 11
Yeah, they're going to take over the Capitol.
I don't even entertain that no more.
Right.
I mean, you can call me an insurrectionist. You can call me a J6er, because obviously with that train of thought you got, I mean, you belong in the loony bin. There's nothing I can do. There's no argument. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of keep trying to justify that we not just taking over shit with wheelchairs.
Yeah. Now, keep in mind, there were people that broke shit and committed crimes, and they got in trouble, and they should get in trouble for committing crimes, right?
You're damn right.
You can what they have video. You guys have seen it of people walking through the front door.
Destruction of government property.
Yeah. Cool. What's that? A year or two in jail? Whatever.
Maybe the max.
Yeah. Where's the due process system? Where's the due process? Where's the evidence that allows the federal government to come knock on your door and scare your family because you attended a rally that day? Where do they have the right to overreach so far to where they're touching us at our house?
Hey, if it wasn't for video, unfortunately, it's sad to say I'd be right up there with them. But when the FBI came to my house, not once, twice, 3, 4 times when they came to my house, I was more than happy to escort them into the iPhone or into the laptop and let them know exactly a brother's proximity when his co-host, Victoria White, everybody prayed for her, was getting batterly brutalized in the tunnel that day. Oh yeah, I was way up by the monument, so they could not put me nowhere near the scene or anything. So, but if it wasn't for my iPhone and me up there podcasting it and showing my exact whereabouts, they was ready to take a brother.
Oh, I know, bro. I know, and you gotta imagine the amount of people out there that don't have that. I gotta go. They're in trouble over some government conspiracy. Like they made.
I gotta go. Dick Boy just came online, so I gotta go do my thing. I gotta go do my thing.
All right.
And I just want to say, Ray, I love you, but you have an iPhone. But I love you still, bro.
I know it's all good in the hood, baby. You just need to bring your ass through the borough sometime.
Get the fuck out of here, man. I brought my ass to the borough and I found you driving down the goddamn road. Don't make me do it again. You know how Squirrel Team does.
Yeah, this motherfucker was stalking me. I pull up, I'm going down the highway and I see somebody ringing their head out the window and shit. I'm like, oh, look at this boy here.
Screaming freedom out the window.
Yeah, but hey, that's what it is though. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. But we
I'm glad you guys stayed peaceful, man, because there's none of that. We're not doing that. Fuck you, fighting.
Oh, how do you feel? How does it feel, Jay? Huh? Yeah, how does it fucking feel?
Well, Jay's the host, so he got behave.
Hell no. Save that shit for Red's chat.
I love you both. I'm out.
Be safe, bro.
Tear each other ass to limb. I don't give a fuck. We're friends in here. I'm even friends with the motherfuckers I don't even like in the chat today.
How they treating you in the chat, bro?
They've been pretty good, man. You know, every once in a while you get one of one of the trolls or someone who doesn't understand what's been going on for the last 2 years and what we've been following. So they chime in with, ignorant comments and belittling things. So they find a room real quick in the back of the basement. They go right into the basement. They stay there forever. They can come back with their alt accounts, and their alt accounts get blocked as well. But I usually give everyone now in the chat freedom to say whatever they want, unless they're like belittling people and making fun of people or, just saying some dumb shit that has absolutely like trying to distract everybody. I try to give everybody a chance. But I got my girl Ninja and Monica Peterson. Murray's in here today. We got Dawn.
You got 95 in the building, bro. That's good. You got 95 in the building.
I'm just trying to keep it real, dude. I'm like, I've been sitting back on a lot of shit and I haven't been talking about it, but this morning I just got on a rant, man, and I figured there was more stuff I wanted to talk about. More recent
FDA just approved for them 6 months old, man, to get that damn V.
Yeah, well, I mean, watch what happens when they're a year old. Watch all.
You're gonna stand up for your kids.
I'm telling you, man. Look, right here. Hands off.
I mean, they ain't giving us. They ain't giving us no after effects. They ain't giving us, no collateral damage accountability results. They,
What
They
about the
just throwing off
class action lawsuit against Moderna and J&J?
Pfizer? What about Pfizer?
And Pfizer also as well. Class action lawsuits against all of them for damages done due to the V.
Oh, I got your Biden flags if you want one too. Also.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Because look, I got my makeshift shit.
Hey, it works, bro. You got it all synchronized. Freedom, buck fighting, hands off our kids.
That's it. And then someone told me to turn my flag around. They don't understand that in the camera view or whatever. I don't know.
It reads right. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. I guess there was one on your thing. But I don't know. I guess they were trying to get you to turn your flag around because it said Trump. All right. Well, I mean, listen. If Ray is not allowed to have that Trump sign, then you can't have a Biden sign. How's that?
You just said it wasn't the right way.
Aha.
Why can't I have my Trump sign? Who said
I
take
don't
my
know.
Trump sign?
Somebody wanted to turn it around or something. Maybe they get rid of it. I don't know.
No, they said it wasn't the right way.
Oh, it wasn't the right way, but
Yes, it is.
I could see it fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the right way. If I turn it around the other way, it'd be you just see it coming from the other side.
The flag is wrong. Oh, okay. I guess the way our flags are in our background, you know, with the stars on the left, in their view, it might be reversed.
He said it's in the right corner, not yours.
Not mine. But Ray's is fine. Oh, okay.
Yours is fine too.
His is just hanging downwards though. You don't have room for that on the side.
Are you talking about the blue Trump flag?
The Trump American flag one. I don't even think they could see that it's written in Trump. It says Trump in it. The stars on the left. Yeah, but unless if your flag is hanging like this.
Oh, okay. I got you. So
you feel me?
I'll take care of that. Good looking out. Good observation. Good observation. I see what you're talking about. As soon as I get up here, I'll flip them around. Yeah, my stars and stripes need to be on the other side.
Yeah. I didn't think it would matter if it was downwards, like hanging downwards.
Obviously, we have a flag connoisseur in the building.
That's what's up, man. Oh,
somebody that can point out your crooked gig line.
We got Jerry Jerish in the room.
What's up?
What's up, Jerry?
What's up, brother?
Just wait to go back to work.
That's what's up, man. I just got out of that. We were just doing a little work today. I'm supposed to do an estimate. Dragging my feet on it. But yeah, the star is supposed to be on the left side. Yeah. Unless you're wearing it on the other side of your arm, on military, you got the reverse flag.
Yeah, but I got him. I see exactly what he's talking about.
Jerry, what you got? 2 counts?
I don't know.
Whoa.
There we go.
We're gonna try that one. Is that working better?
What we got? You got lust livestock. Yeah, appreciate that. I'm gonna go ahead and flip that around. Thanks, Dawn.
Yeah, so, dude, there's just so much going on right now, not only just in the country, but the world, like world events that are going on, like the riots and the protests that are going on in Iran right now are out of control. They're literally chasing people around with armored vehicles trying to run them over. Like, have you seen the footage of this stuff?
Didn't that happen once before? Back in the 80s?
What's that?
I could have seen that happen once before.
I can't. You got something in the background making noise. It's freaking you up, I think.
Is that better?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
I have TV on.
That's Jerry Jarrett, everybody.
Yeah, every now and again, them people have an uprising up there, man. But what seems to happen, the military always shuts them down, man.
Yeah.
They always get to a point where they're outgunned.
Yeah, and then the military comes in, they start firing at people. I mean, they're opening fire in a train station on protesters. You know what I'm saying? Like in China, they're dragging them through the streets and locking them in the houses with cages and shit. Like, and like we really got to look at what people are doing around the world, man. Because guess what? The U.S. is getting Fauci got his whole platform from what they did in China. So that's what he was trying to implement in the U.S. what Fauci was trying to do. So we got to look at other countries and see how they're handling things over there, man. Because you got women in Iran that don't want to wear the hijab anymore. So they're taking it off. And you got these old school Arabic guys that are like, no, that's a violation. And they have morality police arresting people for not wearing a piece of clothing. Now, for me, I'm not from that culture. So I can't speak about if it's wrong or right. You know what I'm saying? We're westernized. So we have this free thinking, freedom of expression, freedom of what you want to say kind of thing going on. They don't have that there. So for them to do something like that is really going against their beliefs of the country. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big deal, and we should be watching because we need to have the same human rights. They need to have the same human rights. And where do the human rights start? You know what I'm saying? Are they the same human rights for every human, or just each human that lives in each district of the world? Like Egyptians don't have the same human rights as Americans, Brazilians, Peruvians, Mexicans, everyone, you know, Ukrainians, Canadians, we all have different freedoms, you know? So I think as humans, we need to have at least the freedom to choose what we can say, what we wear, what goes in our body, you know, the basic things that, you know, it should be awarded to every human being. So like I'm all for the women in Iran and what they're doing. And I'm for the Chinese that are fighting back. I'm for the Brazilians that are fighting back.
God.
Everybody, I appreciate the love. I know my flag is backwards. I will take care of it. I will bring prompt awareness to the flag. Man, I didn't know it was going to get me in so much trouble.
They've been on you. They've been on you the whole time.
I know.
Oh my God.
I don't notice it.
I'm losing my voice. What are you
Hey,
playing over there?
Call of Duty.
All right.
You might hear some swearing.
Call of Duty Mobile.
What are you playing on? Xbox?
PS5.
Oh, okay.
There's a 5 now? I haven't played PS anything since 3.
Oh yeah, but hold on.
I'm still on the Xbox One.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But I'm on Division.
Play now.
I play Division 2.
I don't think I ever played that, but yeah, the way they're doing it now, people that are on PC and Xbox and PlayStation can all play together.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, that opens up a whole new world of pros.
Yeah, but the PC players got an advantage because of the way they use a mouse and keyboard and stuff. Most of them.
Yeah.
So, since I don't do nothing else.
Nah, man, that's what's up. I mean, I blow off a lot of time too playing Call of Duty. I used to. I just got back into it because my kid's playing it. So he's like, I'll jump on with him and play for a little bit, get some murder.
Yeah. Andrew said Atari. Damn, he went back.
Oh man, I wish they do have those Ataris that are already loaded with the games, but are not like the original.
Yeah, we got one of those. I just saw it in storage today.
Remember that Sega Genesis?
Yeah.
Oh man,
you want to hear something screwed up they're doing in our school district, Jay? Because they're tired of the school shootings. They might be arming the cops, the Altoona school district cops, with AR-15s. Good.
The teachers should have handguns in their fucking desks.
Well, everybody's bitching about, them snowflakes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of the teachers are, most of them. They don't want guns. But until they need someone with a gun to protect them.
Is this one of your friends? Because I think I've seen that on. You'll have to send his link. I'll subscribe to him too if he.
Who's it? Guy?
Guy wants to come in.
Patriots Lab?
Guy, you got Patriots Lab. Yeah, you got to sub to him, man. Somebody throw Ray's chat or Ray's link in there. Let me get Ray's link in the chat for me, somebody, please. Yeah, so that way Jerry can hit it. And
yeah, I got yours. I got Squirrel's bonus.
Yeah, man, Ray was a part of that whole thing, bro. We met in Hagerstown, Ray. We've been together for a while.
I tell think I heard you talking about him, but I don't think I ever subscribed to him.
That's my merch dude. He's my MAGA dude. You want to know what's going on, the Republican Party, stuff like that. Catch his show. And what's awesome is he brings an entire different point of view to the conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, he completely destroys the race card when he starts talking about Republicans and Trump. It completely destroys it.
Well, did you see they convicted his organization on tax fraud?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, not Trump himself, just the organization.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get some low levels. They're gonna get some low levels.
Dude, listen, they're going to throw whatever they could at the wall and see what sticks. Just like when they bust you on the street and you got a dime bag in your pocket, they're going to try to run the charges up so they get something to stick.
Oh, yeah. I mean, sure. It wouldn't surprise me. I know Trump's organizations did some shiesty shit. I knew who Trump was before he was. I knew who he was.
Bro, he's a savage, bro. He straight up admitted, I take advantage of the system. If you don't want me to do it, change the system.
That's right.
He don't lie.
They'll find something and paint it with a broad brush and, make it be something that is not like Mar-a-Lago. You mean they did all that shit in Mar-a-Lago just to show some empty folders on the bedspread that said confidential on it?
There was a guy that said that what they did there, showing them folders, was illegal because you can't show classified stuff on there.
Well, they've been doing illegal shit for the past 2 years. They don't care. They don't care.
All right, hold on. Give me 1 sec. Talk to Jen. I got to go move the truck real quick.
I was going to move it.
I got you. I know it's a pain in the ass for you to back up. I got it.
It's Jersey Jen.
Hey, guys.
Welcome to the room. Now
What's up, Lady Patriot?
There'll be 100 people in here because Jen's in here. Watch the numbers climb because her face is here.
Would you stop?
Well, you did that. You did that to yourself, Jersey. You did that to yourself. They always like Jen better than they liked you.
That's right. Hey, say.
Oh, Uncle Bill's in the room.
Say
Hi,
something
Uncle
bad.
Bill.
Say something bad about my girl. You'll get it.
I haven't seen you in a while, Uncle Bill.
I love you, Uncle Bill. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Let me go move this truck.
I'm trying to mod and talk to you guys.
My father's coming home.
I don't
even know if he's coming home.
I don't know.
Let's see. That popped
Patriot Husker. Yeah, he's definitely coming home. He just texted and asked if you want Chinese food. Give me 1 second, guys.
Don't say anything bad about Jen. You know that's right.
Oh, Jay, I met Jay and them 2 years ago. Jay and Jen and Agnes and Jeff and a couple others.
Yeah, at the Trump rally. That was a really horrible day. Horrible day.
Was that the day y'all was out in the rain and the mud?
Oh God, yeah.
I seen you. I remember that day.
I was not prepared for that, and I ruined a really, really good pair of UGG boots that day.
The things you do for your country.
They were like, the mud was up to my ankles. It was bad.
I was in shorts.
Oh yeah, I remember that because I kept saying, "You aren't you cold?"
Oh, that's all I wear year round is shorts, and I don't wear boots. I wear sneakers. I wear shorts, t-shirts, and a hoodie. That's it. It could be 20 below outside, and I always said, if all I do is walk from my house to my car, from my car to work, from work into my car, and then back in the house. So what's the point of wearing pants?
I'm always cold, so I have to wear pants.
He's even wearing shorts at the Trump rally.
I know someone that used to wear shorts all year round too. It's never cold. I don't know.
Well, it's not that I'm not cold. I just, if I wear pants, I feel like I'm in jail.
Thank you, Terry. I appreciate that. Andrew said the boss is here, so you have to behave. Yeah, I'm the boss.
That's right. So
is there an app for the stream yard or?
You want your shirt?
Yeah, so what you do is you go online. It's more of like a site. I go through the site. I don't know if there's an app, but I go through the site. It's a StreamYard site, and then you add your platform. You know, you got to be able to go live on YouTube or whatever.
Oh, I don't want to do that. I just thought it'd be easier because how I get into this is when I go on YouTube and just hit the link and join.
Yeah, this is how you get in here to get on this chat. You'd have to go through a specific link that starts at the beginning of the video. But yeah, usually if you're going to do your own StreamYard, you might actually be able to do a StreamYard and stream to like a different platform like Twitch or, you know, something like that too.
Oh, I usually don't. I keep to myself. I don't even like living where I live.
I hate this place. I hate this apartment building that I'm in, and I can't wait to get out of here at the end of the month. These people drive me nuts, man.
I'd rather live back in my hometown in New Jersey than live here.
You gotta get down to the country.
I want to come to Tennessee.
Yeah,
I would love to live in Tennessee.
I want to go to Memphis, Tennessee, to go to Graceland.
That would be cool. I've never been there.
My dad did that. He said it was awesome.
Isn't Dollywood out there too?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, it's about 2 hours from me.
That's why he went there.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, look, you and that pistol. Okay, hold on.
I made it to Gatlinburg. That's about as far as I got.
You know what I didn't like what happened out there is when they, Jesus. Is when they defaced Graceland.
Yeah.
I'm going to give Jay back to you guys. Have a good night.
You too, again.
I'm here modding. So everyone behave or I'm going to start timing people out.
That's right. Jen has the power.
I haven't been timed out since I left home.
Yeah, he's never.
I've never timed you out.
Jerry Jerish, I don't think you ever got a timeout. He's like flawless. Flawless victory for Jerry.
That's why I quit the game, because you guys won't like what I was going to say.
Hey, bro, I know how it is. I'll get on there and I'll be on there 5-6 hours and stuff like that. And do you play group or do you play solo?
No, I just right now I'm by myself. I'm not with my clan, but yeah, we do the multiplayer. You got like six in a group, and then the new Call of Duty, they got this thing called the one that just came out in October. They got a thing called Invasion.
Yeah, I was checking that out.
Yeah, it's good. I don't like core. It's just core. It ain't hardcore, but I like doing that. But yeah, me and my friends get on there.
So
yeah.
People are bringing up in the chat this tiny house thing, right? So me and Jen have actually done a lot of experiments with tiny house living, off-grid living.
I'd love to have one of them. If I
got a tiny house for you.
Yeah. See, I did that tiny house thing, and it's not bad. It's very functional. It's cool. It's a very open floor plan. You know, you got a bathroom, a kitchen, a living room, bedroom area, and that's it.
Clean too.
And a little loft. I built the whole thing. I made the whole entire building for Jen, and then we had this falling out with the owners where they owed me $13,000 in arrears to what I was doing the work for. And our agreement was we were going to just pay it off as we stayed there. But what they wanted me to do was work for free on the property after that, while not having a job and actual money. So I had 13 grand stacked up in, the money I made that they owed me, but I didn't have physical money. So I had rent free for a year. I just didn't have any money. So I had to go to work. So they got mad that I went to work, and we had this big falling out.
Bro, Elon Musk got the Elon houses starting at 10 grand, bro.
Yeah. No, I know. And they're functional, dude. They're not bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
They just collapse out, bro. And it's awesome.
I can make one on one. See, what I was going to do is buy a flatbed truck, or not a flatbed, a box truck, right? And I was gonna build the frame and a whole little tiny house that looked like a house that went around the truck. But I never ever got the funds or the ability to do that project. So what we opted for was the off-grid living, and I ended up getting a truck bed camper, and I put it in the middle of the woods by a horse farm when I was out of the way, and I had a nice peaceful spot in the woods. We had natural water coming out of a creek, or not a creek, a well, basically an underground well. I was at the bottom of a mountain and the water was pissing out of the side of this mountain one day. So I dug behind it and it was just flowing. So I tapped into it, had natural water pumping in that we filtered. I made solar power, I had water power. I lived back there nice for a while. It was a horse farm. So I was working on the horse farm. I was getting no animals and do the construction with this company. It's not Jen's cup of tea. Jen don't like that whole tiny life living. It's hard, you know, especially when it comes to like, you know, having to wash off or anything like that. You know, it's difficult. And now that with her disability, it's impossible. There's no tiny space living for her because we're going to need, you know, an easier way for her to get through doorways and shit. Now, a 12-inch doorway doesn't work anymore. But I could build one if anybody.
Democratic Party, huh?
Anyone wants me to build one, you let me know and you can set up a contract with me. I can come there. I'll do a layout on CAD. We'll do the electrical, plumbing. Everything will be a 12-volt system. Everything. You let me know. I can make anything you want.
Uncle Bill said it's a spring.
Yeah, natural spring. I'm sorry. The words couldn't come to me, Bill. I love Bill.
People in there said spring.
Why am I not seeing the chat like that?
I don't know.
What is going on? We lost people, babe. I thought your beautiful face would bring a whole bunch of more people in, but
I love you the most.
no, what happened is we stopped yelling. I was doing good when I was yelling.
Shoot.
And it's goddamn politicians and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, you went from 95 down to 64.
Why doesn't everybody just get together that supported Trump and, you know, not just Trump? We just march to Washington and just shut it down.
I mean, that's the thing. Though Washington's a dead end. Not Washington's a dead end because they don't want to be involved with some new J6 shit. Not to mention the fight isn't in Washington. It's not, because what we have to do is take control of our local governments, because that's where it really starts, and then it spreads from there out.
Hey, if I can't get half a state to show up to a rally, what's going to convince me that I can get half the country to stand up for what's right?
They gotta hurt enough. Right?
We're not hurting enough now.
Yeah, that's what I mean, bro. Jay, that's an excuse. That's an excuse. That's why I told him I'm done convincing or trying to convince. Now it's time to sit back.
Does Trump do it?
We need our martyr for the right side. George Floyd was the left. It started an uprising and all this crazy.
What about
shit
5-year-old Cannon Hinton?
Thank you.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, that should be enough.
There's a lot. There's all the people that, you know, got hurt on J6, Ashley Babbitt. There's political prisoners. There's a lot of reasons to come out, but it doesn't affect each and every person yet. When it affects the majority and not the minority.
It does. Name one thing.
Yeah.
Name one thing that hasn't crossed across the aisle to affect people.
What about them getting that Brittany Greer out of the Russian prison and not that U.S. Marine?
That's right. You got Brittany Griner, but
Griner.
And you even got black people that's pissed off about it too, because they got some bit of sense in what's going on.
Well, I mean, she doesn't even like the United States. Let her over there.
I walk through the city, bro. People not one person the entire time I've ever went to New York has ever said anything about my Let's Go Brandon shirt. They haven't said anything about what I'm saying around them when it comes to fighting against, you know, our bullshit. So these people,
because it's not a fight anymore. It's not a fight. They look stupid.
Everyone's on the same side. They just haven't realized it yet. And like what I'm saying, it's got to hurt everybody. Our pockets.
Bro, they realize it.
What's up, guy?
They realize it. And I'm not talking everybody, but everything is a numbers game, bro. Yeah. The percentages of people that have to come out in support, bro, it has to be a lot greater than what's been taking place. I mean, I'm a realist. I know every American that's a real diehard patriot might have their own reasons for not being able to show their patriotism, whether it be losing a job or whether it be their kids being, you know, taken out of schools or whatever. Everybody has their own reason. But as a majority, bro, we should be able to come out in solidarity for one common goal.
You want to know the truth? Wait till this winter, Ray. Wait till after this winter, and people that couldn't get their Christmas gifts for their kids, right? Because the government only gives you so much money. It's all good and fucking fun when you got that free check coming in and you're working that side hustle and money's working. But when the winter comes and the side hustle slows down and that government check starts to get lower, because the U.S. dollar don't mean shit, and everyone's waking up to it around the world.
That's because China's devaluing the U.S. dollar by lowering theirs.
It's in debt. The U.S. dollar is completely in debt. We don't have any money in this country. It's all fucking sham. And what's happening is once the winter hits and it totally wipes us out, because it's going to be one of the worst winters on record, right? That's what we're ending up against right now. So when we have like Buffalo style snow and our infrastructure collapses because we can't keep up with it, and our people can't get to work and people's pockets are getting hit, at the end of this winter, springtime comes around, watch how many fucking bodies come out of their house because they're feeling it. That's what we need. We need them to be cold this winter. We need their stomachs to grumble. We need them to feel what we've been feeling. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's felt it yet. We got a small percentage that are not fucking pissed off yet. So we got to get them on board, man. But my thing is now is by saying, fuck you, you're a leftist, or fuck you, you don't believe like me. I'm like, no, we're all getting screwed the same way. Everybody needs to get out here. Everybody. And you can't let these petty differences, like, I voted for Biden, I voted for Trump. Who gives a shit? Guess what? We're all fucked. It don't matter who you voted for back then. Right now, we're all fucked. So it doesn't matter who you did. The past is the past. You can't change it. My man Ray over here has explained that to me a couple times in our friendship. Can't change the past. So let's go forward. Fuck it. We all made mistakes. Some of us joined an organization that turned out to be shit. Some of us joined an organization that turned out to be great. Well, guess what? Let's take the great one and apply it to whatever happened with the shit one and make something work. Now, we shouldn't be talking about none of it. It should be one day. One day. Everyone on one day all goes out at the same time and stops everything. The truck stop, the railroad stop, the police stop, the ambulances moving, but everything stops. Stop the fucking world. Stop it. Like for an hour, just stop it. All right? Make a statement. If everyone was willing to just go outside and stop working, stop doing what you were doing to prove a point that the majority runs this motherfucker, not the minority, not the little part, not the 1% out there who has all the cash and all the stocks. They don't run the world. We do. Because if it all took it, we'd all have to stop doing what we're doing right now, buying as commodities. We'd have to stop buying into their bullshit and their commercialism, and we'd all have to stop it. And we'd have to prove a point that without us, they don't exist. Without the consumer, there is no companies. There's no one to work for. Your shit shuts down. We have the power. We do. It's just people that are scared, that are sitting in there going, I got a cushy 401k. I got benefits. I got a pension. I can't fuck this up. By you doing that, you're fucking it up for the rest of us. By being comfortable.
The main culprit in it, in my opinion, and this is across a vast range of groups of people.
Yeah.
I don't want to just point out one particular group. But you still got those people that think everything that they've been fed, their narrative that they've been fed, is the gospel.
Yep.
And that's where we have the problem with turning this corner. People that literally embrace a false narrative after seeing proof, and then on the other hand, seeing no proof.
Yeah.
But those are the people that you can't make up their mind. There's no bottom for them to see because they have already accepted the fact what we're doing is wrong. We're insurrectionists. We support a racist terrorist in Donald Trump. They just have that embedded in them.
Yeah.
And it's not going to change. And I say that because they haven't been given no proof since day one.
Yeah.
So obviously, it's not proof that they seek. It's
whatever
just
they're being
the
told.
disdain that they choose to have for Donald Trump and the people that support what he stood for.
Yeah.
You ain't got to support the man, but support what he
movement.
stood for.
You ready? Let's just throw this figurative thing out there. How many people you know like admitting that they're wrong? How many people?
I'm wrong.
Right? How many
I'm always
people
wrong.
you know like admitting they're wrong? They will die on that fucking hill. Some of these people will die on that hill before they tell you, all right, you were right. Sorry. They'll die on that fucking hill. And you know what happened is, over the last couple years, they've been fed this narrative and they went with it and they did what they were told. And they got mad at us because we didn't conform and we're not dead yet. We proved the theory wrong, that it's a pandemic of the unvaxxed, which it's not. Because there's no proof that says that other thing works.
You know, it's amazing because you was talking about how people gotta be affected in certain ways.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things going on right now from Ye to Kyrie Irving, and what that has done in a indirect way, because as I've been doing shows and been on other people's podcasts, I've been explaining to them. Now you get somewhat of a sense in what I was talking about, in the sense on how the government can manipulate, lie, put forth a narrative that really isn't actual and factual. And once you decide to push against the narrative because you have a free thinking mind, you now become enemy number one. I said, so just like they don't want us investigating the allegedly stolen election in my case or any other stuff, they don't want you as a black man to go and educate yourself about where your lineage come from. Who were we before we were slaves? Every time I see a black person, we came from Africa, we were slaves. But what were we really?
Democrats.
We had to be more than slaves.
The KKK was Democrats, son.
Yeah, but you don't want to say that to my people because there's like, I'm like, y'all loving a man in Joe Biden whose mentor was Strom Thurmond and Senator Byrd, two of the highest acting members of the Ku Klux Klan. How does that rationalize? How does that? We're talking a value system. We're talking a morality system. You know, what about the comment that he told Charlemagne the God? Well, if you don't vote for me, you must not be black.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
See, that's where I get pissed off because I live next to the hood, dude. You know what I'm saying? And I can go down there and we talk about shit. We talk politics. And I'm going to be honest, dude. A lot of people are pissed off about what's going on. And they're spinning a narrative that it's a race thing. And it's not a race thing. They're making it a race thing. They're making people that aren't as educated on the subject as us. They're just spitting things at them in small context to where they pick it up and repeat it at the barbershop.
And I know you deal with people that look like me on almost a daily basis.
Yeah.
You.
And there's no racism where I am. I don't go to the hood and they fuck with me because I'm white. I don't fuck with nobody ever on the street because they're black or Hispanic or any of that. There is no race. I mean, racism exists in the racist. That's where racism exists. Because unless you speak the word, there's no racism. And nothing's based on color until you bring color into it.
You got me from behind, you butt pirate.
You know what I'm saying? So
hey, bro.
if we can have a conversation.
I've met you, and I don't know what to call you. I can't call you black. I can't call you white. I can call you Caucasian, but you got an attitude about yourself that enables you to just get along with everybody, not agree with everybody.
Nah, but I can go in a crowd and I can befriend whatever person.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
I'm a social butterfly, bro. That's what I do. You know, I bring people together since 1982, baby. That's what I do. I bring people together. Parties, anything. I do the fucking hottest parties in my neighborhood. Like,
sorry.
Hey, when I seen you walking in my home city, I put it this way. I know if anybody was to approach you and try to take your stuff, you ain't the type of guy that's going to try to negotiate and get out of it. I think they might be in for a little bit more than they bargained for. So I mean, me just knowing you personally.
People misconstrue kindness for weakness when it comes to me. Because I'm kind, I get taken advantage of a lot. A lot of people like to take advantage of my work ethic, my loyalty, things like that. You know.
Well, you know, come on, let's keep it actual and factuals. You know, some people.
Yeah.
A lot of people read into you as sometimes being an asshole.
Oh yeah.
You know, we're gonna call it like we see it. You know, you have a now I don't know if you well, of course you still have a way of rubbing people, but you used to dig it in, bro. I used to have to tell you, Jay, you can't let them get you like that.
How the fuck are you doing this, you dickhead?
And look at me now. I love it. My man going off on Call of Duty.
Hey, he's a gamer. Hey, I'm doing the same thing when I get off here. So I know how it is.
No, but like, you know, I've calmed down, dude. Like I used to let a lot of people, it was just, you know what it was, man? It was, you were there. So you understand the pressure, the weight of the situation, the weight of the things going on around you, the ability to have to try to stay within some lines with YouTube and then have to tell the story without divulging too much to embarrass people. You know what I'm saying? Like
10 seconds remaining, and I got killed.
You know, me and you got so much in our heads.
Oh, 3. Your mother should have swallowed you.
You know?
You know what I've been wondering? Now that all this convoy shit is over with, you know the only one I see grinding is the BC preacher. Is that his name?
Get out of here.
Still out there, yeah.
Yeah, that the one that used to hang around with Oreo.
Oreo, yeah, that's why he was called Oreo.
So whatever happened? Have you ever heard? Because I don't see nobody else doing nothing. I mean, is there payday over with? Is that the movement? Is that
up, bro? Now everybody's on the fucking story time.
And I'm not keeping up for just taking up for the preacher because he black. He out there grinding. He be all over the place.
Yeah, I mean,
I follow his content.
Oreo was you know, he took 76 right to the end. He took the water slide right to the pool, and then he got out the pool, he toweled off, went home, and he started, I don't know, doing whatever. But he kind of fell off. I mean, Wizzy does his little chat thing online, and he talks about the past and about about streamers and things like that. But no one's really going. Like I seen Soup Mama at some.
You got Wyckoff America.
Wyckoff out there doing it. I really don't catch too many people's streams anymore. Like I'm trying to focus on the East Coast, like mostly the city, because the city's a big venue for a lot of different events. So I'm close. So I'm trying to keep it over here like that. And I'm really trying to keep it more about the footage, what's in front of me, than my goddamn opinion. Because my opinion don't matter to some people, and that's cool. And
hey, we need to
I just educate.
We need to link up and go cover a story somewhere.
I'm down, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't covered one in a while. I just I want to pick one. When I seen you in New York, something was telling me, yo, tell them to go to the fucking tent city that they put up for the illegals, man, and get see what's going on. But
I can go there whenever.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about because I want to hear it from the veteran because there's an estimated 85,000 homeless veterans that are in New York City. So I want to see what they think about them being left out in the cold.
Yeah.
While illegals that had no part in fighting
Nothing.
for this country
Well, we fed some of the homeless.
just get put into. People need to understand. I had the pleasure of being inside a medical tent. You know them big white church tents when you have functions after church and stuff, and they got the big plastic zipper windows. These shit's about an 1/8 inch thick. These ain't no damn Walmart, Dick's Sporting Good tents. Okay, these things got units attached to them. I mean, they got chefs that's making they authentic meals from their countries. They got PS5s.
Yeah.
Brand new cell phones.
And I got my veteran brothers, and it's Christmas time coming up.
Begging for quarters on the street, right?
You mean tell me y'all can't put up another 3-4? See, that's what I tell people. You know what? If y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do, you know what? Do it. But how dare you? How dare you step over our veterans first?
Yeah. Step right over our veterans, bro. And I don't care what they say about
that's
the VA
like what they did with Whalen. I wouldn't give a damn if you brought Brittany back. No, but you're gonna leave. You're gonna leave Whalen.
Yeah,
you're gonna leave Paul Whalen. Oh, there was nothing we can do. Wow.
What do you mean nothing you can do? You released the most armed. Wow. He was the biggest arms dealer internationally.
Of death
in history.
So what do you think? What do you think he's gonna do? What do you think he's gonna do? What do you think he's gonna do?
Dude,
try to kill as many more Americans as he can.
Dude, Russia's going to use him as an asset and be like, where did you get all the fucking guns? We need guns. You know what I'm saying? That's the dumbest goddamn thing I've ever heard in my life. We traded an unknown WNBA player. Right before this, no one knew who the fuck Brittany was. So we traded an unknown, right? An unknown woman, maybe a woman. It's controversial now so that she may be a man.
No, she's a woman. She's a woman. But Jay,
she fucking hated this country, dude.
I know, but Jay,
like this country.
Jay,
yeah.
Let's look at something bigger.
Yeah.
Hey, before I go,
if they gave up, if they wouldn't give up, our veteran for this guy, who do they really want?
Yeah,
I mean, I thought he might have been the top prize, you know, the mantle centerpiece. Yeah, so I thought they would have turned over the hell in the stars to get him back.
Yeah,
but they allowed it to happen.
What do they want though? What? See, it defeats the purpose. When I'm thinking, okay, this is the highest. They painted the man out to be Satan. So to me, I'm thinking this is the highest prize.
Yeah.
What would make him adamantly, my man Vladdy, what would make you adamantly say no? What do we have? What might we have that's more valuable
than that guy?
Yeah. What would not make you make the deal? That now I'm thinking.
Yeah,
because that's not a rational move by a 5D chess player. He's like, you know what? I'm still holding on.
You got cards,
this
bro.
Card right here. Yeah. What? You got back Victor Boot.
They knew it would give us a problem, bro. They knew it was going to cause a controversy over here because we brought some no-name fucking chick who hates America home and left our vet. We knew that was going to cause a problem.
And this government just gave her up like that. So why were they so eager to just give her up and say, okay, we did all we can do? I know he just didn't show a Green Bay autograph helmet.
No, it wasn't Green Bay.
Who was it?
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Steelers.
Yeah, I got like 50 autographs. That helmet there is worth over $1,000.
What year?
That's awesome.
What year?
Well, it's like just like a year before Big Ben retired.
Okay.
Before the COVID stuff.
I got me a football over there. that I'm about to do the same thing to. So I'm waiting for the
Harry wants to hear the story of the helmet.
Russell Wilson. I hate you, but I'm still gonna get your autograph. I need to.
Jerry, they want to
But,
hear about this helmet.
Yeah, the
Oh,
helmet's nice.
I went to this. Okay, I went to the store, which I thought was a video store, right? But here they were selling pipes.
Oh shit, nice.
Yeah, and the helmet was sitting on the helmet. It's an authentic helmet. The helmet was sitting on the shelf. So I looked at the guy and I said, "Hey, is that a real helmet?" He goes, "Yeah." It had Big Ben's number on the back of it, and he goes, and I go, "Is it for sale?" He goes, "Well, anything's for sale." I
Yeah.
paid $120 for that helmet. In
Damn.
3 years, I got over 50 autographs on it. I got Mike Mitchell,
Holy crap.
Todd Haley, Big Ben, to name a few of them. I got a lot of them. There's like 50 autographs on it. Well, I went to training camp one time. It took me 5 years to get Ben's autograph. So I'm sitting there and I'm holding his helmet up, and I have problems with, I had an operation on this arm twice.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm holding this helmet up. You could tell when the big name stars are signing autographs, because there's like 3 rows back from the fence. Well, I get up there finally, and I'm holding this helmet up like this above my head.
Yeah.
Well, here's this little 13-year-old kid with a mini helmet, and he's like wedging his way in between everybody to get there to get Ben's autograph. Well, finally gets in there. I'm saying to myself, I normally don't do this, but I said to myself, I said, look, I am not letting this kid get I waited 5 years for this. So I just stood my ground. I didn't do nothing, didn't stop him. Well, here Ben went like this to reach for his helmet, and he must have seen his number on my helmet, reached up and grabbed it and signed it.
Oh wow.
So that autograph that I got from him was the last one he signed, because then COVID hit, and for 2 years there wasn't training camp. That was the last Steelers. But it's worth $1,000. I got another one beside it. It's Ike Taylor. Here, I'll show you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It took me. I got on eBay and got this one now.
Oh wow.
Hold on, I don't know if let me turn the light up. Oh no, you can't see it. Anyway,
Man.
right there, he signed it. I got on eBay three years in a row. Started bidding on this one, the same exact one, because there was a guy contracted for him to sign it. Well, I turned around and tried for 3 years. It went over $500 each time.
Wow.
So finally, one year I just sat there and I put it where on eBay you could watch it. I sat there and watched it. You wouldn't believe what I got this helmet for. And this was like 10 years ago, 12 years ago. I got this. What did you say, Jay?
$240.
No, $76.
Shut the fuck up.
I got it for $76.
Damn.
And
It
right
pays
now,
to watch those auctions, man. It pays to watch them and get those reminders.
It's probably worth. You can see how nice it is. It's nice and
Oh yeah.
Well, I got 11 of these helmets, full-size helmets autographed. I got 12 jerseys, 9 pennant flags that I took to training camp, me and my kids, with at least 25 autographs on them. I got, 11 helmets, 16 mini helmets, 4 footballs. I got pictures.
You got like a whole memorabilia club going over there.
I don't got as many. I'm not as big as some of these guys, but I got about $10,000 worth of autographs.
Wow.
And there's
I got
2 things.
you guys this baseball bat. My uncle's got this baseball bat that's signed by, most of them are dead now. Most of the signatures are dead. But I mean, everyone that pitched, or no, everyone that had how many? Everyone that had over 300 home runs or something. Every single person is on that bat, except for 1 or 2 that were dead before my uncle can get them signed.
Hey, I see that. Is that a Pittsburgh towel in the back in the corner over there? I see black and gold.
Oh, on the window, yeah. Right there.
My girl Rochelle back in Virginia Beach. She's a huge Pittsburgh. Her name, you can see her on Facebook. Her name is Rochelle Kenny, and she's one of the biggest Pittsburgh Steelers fans you'll ever see. Every game they're in Chesapeake. She started about 8 years ago hosting Pittsburgh. She calls it the Pittsburgh family. she started out with 50 people. They now run into probably 100, 150. And follow her on Facebook. And it's Patriot Nation over there. I go over there very seldomly. I am a Seahawk fan. And I will never forgive you guys for stealing that Super Bowl that was given to you guys.
Ray's never getting over that.
I watched it. You watched it. America watched it. Enough said.
It wasn't the Steelers' fault. It was the refs' fault.
No. The money came from somewhere to give to the refs. So my organization sure didn't buck up on some bread.
I'm sorry, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Why do you think they keep losing some key players? Because they don't want to pay them. Look, they traded Chase Claypool. Come on, the guy was almost like Megatron.
See, why is that on there? I'm gonna put that user on timeout.
How are you took care of it?
Why do people say stupid shit like that? There we go. You should get more. You should get insurance on that. They said it's worth more than 10 G.
What about
who
said about the gas money? I don't understand. What's gas money have to do with it?
It's worth more than 10 G's. What you got?
I got a car worth $47,000 sitting in front of my house.
I bet you'll find somebody that'd pay at least $5,000 for that helmet. A real Pittsburgh Steeler enthusiast that wants to add it to their collection.
I'm going to be like Chuck Berry. The day I die, that son of a bitch is going in my coffin. Just like his guitar.
Hey,
he's bringing it down to the grave.
Hey, look at my curtains. This is my curtains to my office.
There you go. What is that? All right.
It's them Seahawks, man.
See, I can't get into football, baseball, nothing anymore. I don't know what it is.
I haven't watched the game in 2 years. I watch them here and there.
This one right here. This guy. Hold on, I gotta put this up. I want to see it. Show me, Hugh. I don't believe you. Get on here. Show me that knife.
Did you guys see that meme where it shows OJ's Bronco with Hunter Biden and Joe Biden in it?
No.
And then there's one where it shows a prison cell. It says, "I want to talk to my dad." And the next cell over, it says, "I'm right next to you, Hunter."
I love it. It's gonna be soon, man. If we can only.
I know they're pushing it. It's about time to do so. Elon Musk is awesome, releasing those tape or those files showing that the DNC and the Democrats sat there and made them suppress it. Come on.
And the whole thing when we're YouTubers, right? And we get on and we're like, we have 30 people in the fucking room, and we usually have 2,000 people in the room. We're being shadow banned, and like everyone's like, "You're not being shadow banned. Nobody fucking likes you, whatever." Right? Yeah, we are, and it's been proven now through Twitter that they have the capabilities and they do censor us. And if they don't like what the title of our video is or our content, they will fucking block the video.
You know what that is, Jay? That's people that don't experience it.
Yeah.
I don't know why anybody wouldn't like you, Jay. I mean, I don't know what you were like before I met you, but when that day I met you, Agnes, Jen, Agnes, Jeff, you guys treated me like I've known you for years.
Of course, man.
Yeah, I love Jay, but Jay can be an asshole sometimes.
Everybody can.
Oh yeah. I mean, you really got.
No, Jay let you know it. Jay let you know it, and people don't like that.
No,
people think. Yeah, see, people. See, the reason I've always told Jay, the reason I can relate to Jay, because I am Jay. People want to be able to talk their shit, and they want you to respond how they want you to respond.
Yeah.
But once you've opened up the segue to needing a response from me, you don't then get to dictate in which way you get the response.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. I don't intend to. I don't mean to.
Well, see, I take it personal because, I like Jay. I told Jay before when we were talking when we first met, I work hard for everything I got, those autographs. I had to quit drinking.
Oh, yeah.
I quit drinking, and right there is showing you what I spent my money on. And, now I work my ass off and I get told, well, you're useless, blah, blah, blah. The only time I was useless, I got into some trouble. And
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
on
dude.
medication. And they had me up on 400 milligrams of Abilify to turn me into a zombie.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hey, and the only reason I got to do this is because I almost broke my shit trying to do this. But you do helmets. I do a lot of other things, but I ain't got all the time. But this one right here, I waited a little bit. I ordered that one, got that one. You can't see it, but that's
Is that
Pete Carroll.
Yep,
Yeah,
I see.
that's the autograph one from Pete Carroll.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
then I got Cliff Averill. Got the autograph on Cliff.
See, my
And then
uncle my
I got
uncle
the
had an
Return of the
entire
Giant. Oh, Bruce Irvin's back. Y'all know Bruce. Bruce, when we had him the first time, he had long hair, but now he's back as a veteran. Got his hair cut. Got that autographed on Bruce. And then one of my centerpiece is one of the best receivers to ever play the game. The Hall of Famer. Not too many limited editions got this. But Mr. Largent himself got that autograph by Mr.
Nice.
Largent.
That's
So
cool.
that's pretty cool. It's pretty
My
cool.
uncle
But
had an entire room full of autographed cards, bats, balls, pictures of baseball players, like all baseball. But then he had one really cool one, which was the girls. What was that movie with all the chicks?
Tom Hanks?
A League of Their Own.
Yeah.
hey, you want
Had
to
the
see how much of a
signatures of all the
connoisseur I am? Who's that? Who's that right there?
I can't see.
Yeah, Beckett.
That's
Oh, yeah,
Kareem
Whoopi?
Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh shit, I couldn't see.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
Kareem.
Lakers, okay.
And then we got Scottie Pippen.
Oh shit. Old
Scottie
school.
Pippen in the building. And then
Here,
we got
hold on. I'll be
hey,
right back. I'll shut you.
you got the Admiral David Robinson in the building.
I got you, Uncle Bill. I love it.
Then
We got. Are they graded? Andrew Murray wants to know if they've been graded.
Yes, all of them. This bag, and they only pulled it out, but this bag is about $10,000. Last valued when I last got it appraised, it was at 7,800, and that was about 5 years ago. But everything appreciates.
Yeah.
And I got different collections, like
Sports memorabilia is hot right now, dude. A lot of people buying it.
right. I got the you know what that is right there.
Is that Magic?
That's
Who's
Penny. Penny Hardaway.
Oh shit. I can't see nothing on this little screen. Hold on, I'll fuck with you. Hold on. Get you up. Bam. Let me see it. Now we can see shit. Let me know when you got something, Jerry. I'll throw you up.
Hey, y'all know who that is.
All right, now we can see.
Admiral David Robinson. For all you, and this is just for you sports enthusiasts that know anything about sports.
Yeah, man.
And then you got this one. But like I said, you know, when you have collections, that's what make it work. Different collections make it work.
What the hell am I doing here?
Playing.
Fucked up.
I know he went to go get something. I wonder what he went to go get.
Yeah, I think he went to go grab some.
Hey, and then at the end of the day, when you want to that's the baddest man shoot the ball right there. One of the baddest men shoot the ball right there.
Hell yeah.
Mr. Larry Bird himself.
That's the Bird. I just brought him up before.
Here we go. We got another one of Bird. We got another one of Bird right there.
Hell yeah.
And then we got, who's that?
Bird was a point guard? What was Bird?
That's the Rain Man right there. For all you Sonic fans.
But you got that Kobe?
Got who?
You got Kobe?
You know what? I probably don't have Kobe. Oh, what y'all know about Shaq?
Shaq.
That's that old Shaq. That's that LSU Shaq.
Man, Shaq like doing commercials. Shaq get paid a lot of money for doing commercials.
Shaq big time now.
Shaq good guy.
But that's all for you. All your 38 people you got watching on the airwaves.
The fuck happened?
Yo, these motherfuckers done pulled out some magazines and shit.
Right?
No, nothing about no sports. We need to keep talking politics.
Yeah, man.
Uh-oh, sister girl Kim Yeoman Turner.
What happened? What is the point?
I
Patriot.
got rid of it.
Hey, Patriot Q-Tip, can you jump on? The link's up on the top of the chat. If you want to jump in, just give us a tour of what your house looks like.
Whose house?
How's every room in your house? You got a maid? Does your wife pick up after your lazy ass? Because I know you ain't got everything together.
Somebody
People
on
like
there
you.
talking.
So what?
Somebody on there talking smack. I don't hear.
You don't gotta fucking live there. What are you worried about? Jerry likes his pile of stuff. I got.
Oh, what she
piles of
say?
stuff
Carrie say Michael Jordan. Did Carrie say Michael Jordan?
Yeah. Get
Huh?
the MJ. Where's the Michael at?
Where's the
I know
MJ?
You gotta have some Michael in there.
All right, we're gonna. Hey, tell her. Hey, no, I'm gonna go back early for her. Check it out.
I was a Bulls
Check it
fan back in the day.
Check it out.
No shit.
That's MJ when he played with the. That's MJ Young. That's a young MJ right there.
Damn.
She
Now
said
he's what?
MJ. I had to go back in the archives for her.
How is he? What? Is he 60 now?
I don't know.
He gotta be up there, bro.
But I got. Here you go. Here go MJ again. He loved playing on the Olympic teams. I got MJ again. He on there with Magic and Bird. And you notice they all in. You know when you got valuables because they all in plastic covered sleeves.
Yeah.
Can't get a crinkle in the wrinkle, or the value will depreciate.
I got comic books like that. I got a lot of weird connections. Stamps. I just recently started stacking silver and gold and platinum. That's my investment. I keep all my investment money in metals. Because the bank can't
Girl,
fucking take
I
it
got
out
her
of my
Michael.
hand.
I got her Michael Jordan for her.
Oh yeah.
I'll be
Jerry
right
Jack with brand new attack. Oh shit! What happened? Jerry, you turned off. Oh lord.
Hey, what y'all know about what y'all know about that? Look at that young boy.
Oh fuck is that?
That's Shaq. That's
Oh,
Shaq.
it is Shaq. Oh, it's
That's
when he was
Shaq.
on Magic.
Yeah. I got him going way back.
Damn.
But she was wanting to see MJ. Okay.
Hell yeah.
So we got MJ. There you go. This MJ's for you, girl. The greatest ever. Go.
He gonna sell that stuff quick.
Go.
The timing's right now.
Boom. Here we got Jordan again.
See, that's some
Y'all
auction
see the
shit.
y'all see the number he wearing?
Hell,
Notice
it's
the
top
number.
23.
Notice
Is it-
the number. Then we got Jordan kissing that ball,
You got Jordan playing baseball or golf?
kissing the ball.
Remember when he was like a triathlete at one point?
Hold on, I ain't finished. I got some more stuff for you. So we got that one. That's one ball. You know,
like
we know he had multiple championships.
Yeah, man.
So-
Nobody tops his shit, man. And everybody wants to bring up all these people, Kobe, LeBron, but everybody forgets what Jordan did for the sport.
And then you got that one.
Hell yeah.
But you was asking me if he played baseball, and you know there's some things that let me see what I got in here, because there are some things that can't be duplicated.
Oh shit. We got my attention now.
Oh man.
No copies made. This is OG in the Patriots lab first. Andrew Murray, I'm eating Chinese food. I like to keep it.
Oh, I forgot this one. I forgot that one. We got Showtime.
Showtime.
See, so I'm a Jordan fanatic, but we wanted to know if I had one in Jordan playing what, baseball?
Yeah, he played baseball for a minute, remember?
Hey, y'all know who this is, right? For all you ladies out there.
See, I don't recognize men with the
That's
shirt.
Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson.
Bo no baseball.
No shit. Jerry,
But
what
to
happened?
answer your question, bam! Here go your boy Mike. Not too many covers. This when Mike first started playing baseball.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. He done took it out.
Oh
He done
shit!
took out the signed jersey.
You got the jersey.
He got the jersey.
Who is that? Who's 91? I don't know.
Step onto it.
Stephon, is he a lineman?
He's a linebacker, I think.
He's a linebacker.
Yeah. And here's what came with the pictures. I had Cam Haywood sign it in training camp.
Oh, that's sick, dude.
You go ahead with your bad stuff.
Hey, Evan's in the room from Wisconsin.
Wait, where's it at? Oh, there it is.
Wow.
You see Moose?
I got
Kerry Moose, Jackie Robinson. Oh,
But,
wait.
hey.
No, question mark. I'm sorry. I thought you knew him. I'm like, wow, I don't even know if he's around.
here's one you guys you'll like.
You got some Jackie. Shit, I'm about to start the bidding. What are
Hey,
we
Jay.
selling? What are we selling?
But at the end of
Joe
the day, I
Green.
want to whoa, look at that there.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
Pittsburgh head, you. But at the end of the day, Jay, I always wanted to know what it felt like to be a champion. So this is one of my pride and joy pieces right here.
You got a championship ring?
That's the championship ring right there.
Oh,
You know
shit.
That's one of my pride and joys. Now I'm not gonna say it might not be a replica, but it's heavy as a dam. It's heavy as a dam. That's all I can say about that.
Nobody got it. No, bro.
So it ain't like I was in the locker room or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Mark S. Oh, Mark S is upset. We took a break for a moment there to check out some sports memorabilia. Mark S, what would you like in particular to discuss? I'm down. You're more than welcome
Mark
to
F.
actually jump in the room and come kick it with us too. If you
I
want.
guess we gave up on the talk about freedoms. No, actually we didn't. Because don't we have the freedom to be able to talk about things other than politics? There are other things that make the world go around. These
There's
days,
enjoyable things in the world.
it's so grim and it seems so dark. We need to be able to find something to lift up our spirit other than the misery
All right.
and the agony of defeat.
I see, man. See, he wasn't upset. He was just turning in to see, how I was doing because of that crazy rant I went on this morning.
Hey, I have Mel Blunt too.
Hey,
what?
I got a blunt.
Blunt.
No, I'm good.
Oh,
That's what's up.
see,
He's got all the good stuff.
you're not a fan. You're a fanatic. I got jerseys and I ain't got them signed. See, that's my bucket list to go to the games and to have them signed.
This one you can't see the autograph, but you see whose number it is.
98,
86.
86.
Hines Ward.
That's
Good
cool.
deal.
I don't have any cool sports memorabilia.
How many games?
like-
How many games do you go to in a season?
I don't go at all because my ass is in shorts year round.
Okay, so you do all your stuff, or you just order all your stuff?
Well, I ordered most of the jerseys and the helmets, except for that. But I usually just sit at home and watch the game because one, I don't drink, and I'm not, even if I did drink, I'm not paying $10 for a freaking beer bottle.
No. And you can't even use them as
You
weapons.
like me?
anymore.
You do it the smart way. You do it the smart way. I'm not trying to get to a game 3-4 hours early.
No.
In hopes I'm gonna get something signed. I just can't play them games.
The best way to get it if you don't want to order the stuff on eBay is if you're like the Seattle Seahawks. If they have an open training camp, that's when they usually do their autograph. That's what the Steelers do.
Yeah. They had one in Kirkland when I was stationed up in Washington. I used to go there and check them out up in Kirkland. A lot of that stuff is old.
And if you guys if they want to talk about politics, did you see another Democrat left the Democratic Party?
Yeah, yeah,
from
yeah, yeah,
Arizona.
yeah. What's her name?
I don't remember the name, but I do know she's from Arizona. But she
Her
said
name
she's
is.
still going to vote the same. Don't ask me what if you're going to
Oh,
leave the Democratic
she,
Party, leave it.
she just
Yeah.
getting ahead of the curve. That's all she trying to
That's it.
do.
She's running because she knows the
Yeah,
shitstorm's coming.
yeah.
She
She
don't
running.
want to get wrapped up.
She running.
Yep.
What's her
Kelsey
name? What's
Albert, she
Blondie?
was
What's Blondie's name? Damn, I
Yeah.
got it written on my tablet over there.
It's gonna. You're gonna watch. A lot of people are gonna start dipping out, and the faster they dip out, the more shit they got behind them. Probably the more scandals. They're gonna get out quick, man, because they know it's coming down. Everyone's gonna get prosecuted. This whole thing's gonna become a sham, and the people are gonna wake the fuck up and flip out. I'm just waiting. I'm ready for it.
John Hardball, Ravens head coach, has. I don't know.
So
I never,
what do you think about how Deion's changing the game of college football?
Deion Sanders?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't watch college football.
Oh, you
Only
don't
when I
watch
have
college ball? Oh man, boy, shout out to Deion Sanders and the whole primetime clip. Man, yeah, he's about to change the whole game, man. It's funny. I watched Deion. He showed up. He showed up to a basketball game. Yeah, Christian Cinema. He showed up to a basketball game last night. And I tell you what.
Right there, whoever that.
Yeah, Christian Cinema.
Yeah.
Put that up.
He literally overnight turned a whole college athletic department, basically football department, from white to black. He has literally transformed a college football team overnight. What people do to win, the power that they gave this man to come to Colorado University. My goodness. Do I tell people, because I'm one of those ones who love to play devil's advocate, and sometimes my people get mad at me for it, but I can give a damn. But can you imagine how many white folk? See, they ain't gonna say it, so I'm gonna say stuff white folk afraid to say right now.
Yeah.
Do you know how pissed off? I wouldn't say all.
Yeah.
But I can damn near almost say more than half of that community and that population are pissed off that a black coach came in there, brought his whole black staff, and now they kids that they've been training for years, from pee-wee football to everything, grown up in Colorado, really ain't never had the brother experience.
Yeah.
And this coach come in here and say, yo, y'all need to hit the portal because I'm coming with my own luggage and it's Louis. So basically he told these white cats and a couple of black ones that was in the conference room sitting there, it was about 50 of them. Y'all Volkswagen bugs, the Maseratis. I'm coming and I'm bringing my Maseratis with me. So y'all might as well find something better to do with your time.
I don't know. I found a Maserati online for like $18,000.
I told people it's only a matter of time before he piss off enough white people with money. See, the college's idea of winning, giving him all this control to take over and just come in and be prime time. These boys went from Hank Williams Jr. to Tupac.
Yeah, overnight.
But you know what? And the thing about it is, now we got all this social media stuff going on. So
yeah,
now he's inside. He's doing things that that me personally, I always felt was sacred to universities. So when I seen him go to Jackson State, and I'll talk about it on your podcast because I talk about it on my podcast.
Yeah.
when I seen him go to Jackson State, I'm like, yo, my dude all up in the locker room. They gigging. They got this shit real life. They done turned college football into a reality show.
Yeah.
I mean, you got inside access. Oh, Lord, help it if they score a touchdown. My boy got the camera all up in the face of the stuff you never would see at a college football game. Now, people say, Ray, why you hating? This is how it is. You know, there's a first time for everything. Okay. To me, it's breaking, you might want to call it tradition.
Yeah.
What other university? But now Colorado's about to be on the map. I mean, you got and the one doing the live streaming, more power to you, bro. I guess that's his youngest son.
Yeah.
So that's his way of starting his career in live streaming, doing whatever he's doing, bringing it live. He's good. But it's just different to be able to have that inside access
view,
to what a college football. I mean, I'm watching fights in the locker room and shit. You know, you don't never see that. You can't turn it on and see no Florida State or Clemson or Ohio State or Michigan or Syracuse. You can't see no live fights going on in the locker room and shit.
Right? I know.
You don't see no fan when they score a touchdown. Somebody got the phone all up in their face. Yeah, dog, you score. Yeah. That shit's not allowed. Police got that shit barricaded off and all that stuff. So to be able to have that insight, you know, and see something like that, I guess, you know, you don't have. I'm not telling people to have my damn opinion. My opinion is my opinion. I don't think it's cool. I think when you send kids, I think it should be a sacred. Some things just should be sacred and remain the same.
Room talk for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 10 kills. There ain't no way.
Yeah. Locker room talk, you know? You're not supposed to get that on tape. Shit, there ain't supposed to be cameras in the locker room, man. Got someone's butt-ass naked shit walking past the camera while they're coming out the shower. Who the fuck told CNN to be in this bitch?
So now Deion Sanders is about to be the most watched college coach.
That's crazy.
In college football.
It changed the game. Watch.
He's taking away attention from the college football, and he's putting it on him. But yo, the funniest thing, like I was gonna say, to see him walk through that tunnel at that basketball game and walk into a sea of white people.
Yeah.
Yo, I was cracking up. That's the only way I was cracking up. Bro, to go from Jackson State University.
Yeah.
Where you go from twerking. Well, that's what they do. That's the dances. I'm gonna call it like it is. They be out there twerking. My sister, they get down. That shit look good. They be getting it. And now you surrounded by all the snow bunnies.
Right?
I hope you taught your boys, because you know this is like you drag them brothers up to a whole different place.
Yeah.
They went from Jackson State, Mississippi.
Dude, it's
black. One of probably HBCU.
You know what? I'll tell you what. That coach better have a good handle on his players, man, because bringing that into that kind of environment may stir up.
Hey, I remember as a 15-year-old kid leaving New York City.
Yeah.
Ain't never seen. Closest thing to a white girl I seen in New York was Italian, and that was because of the skin complexion. But when I came to Tennessee, and I met these foreign talking women, I mean, like, it was foreign to me.
The fuck?
How you doing? How's you? How you use a city slicker? You girl, you fine as hell. Well, forget how you sound, country ass. You know, culture shock. So all you brothers that went from Jackson, Mississippi, and now skiing on the bunny slopes.
Yeah, they're gonna have
snow bunnies. Y'all better be careful.
Yeah, they're gonna be. Yeah.
Be careful.
Gotta be careful who they fuck with out there, man. Because some of
they went from Shaquita to Barbie. I'm telling you, be careful.
It's a whole different world, man. I'm telling you, man.
And I hate to say it, but it's the truth. Now, in this day. And you might disagree with me,
Yeah.
but when you black and you athlete, you don't even gotta be starting. Only thing you gotta be doing is be on the team.
Yeah, that's it.
Them white girls gonna be on you, boy.
Flipping. They'll be
They
flipping.
gonna
their
be
shit.
on you, man.
You're some. You're gonna be in the fucking NFL one day. I'm gonna.
Not even that.
Yeah.
Not even that. They just might want. Come on, man. You know what I'm talking about. You know the white girls on that campus, bro. They walking around and they looking at these muscular brother football players that talk different from them, act like different from them. Bruh,
Look at this.
hey,
Who is this guy?
hey, y'all brothers don't catch a case. I'm just saying, bro. Them cops in Colorado waiting for you to step out of pocket.
I'm tiptoeing around it, man. But a lot of those girls out there, girls are scheming these days, bro. And you really gotta be careful when you fucking with your chick, because
That's right.
the whole generation's changed. They want to get pregnant at fucking 14. They want to have 6 different baby dads to have 6 different paychecks. It's like this shit ain't the real way it used to be. With loyal girls,
hey, them white girls up there, they like, yo, we ain't gotta watch no more videos on YouTube. We ain't gotta watch no more rap videos. They coming. They coming. We get them in real life. Real life, they're gonna show us how to crip walk. They're gonna show us how to do all that shit. They're gonna show us how to throw up the W. They're gonna show us how to do all that shit live in the living color. We ain't gotta worry about watching your MTV raps no more.
Ew, can you read that?
No, it's blurry.
Motherfucker.
What A did say? Who is this guy?
He says, who is this guy?
I'm Jay's brother from another mother. See, me and Jay, we only get together on special occasions, and tonight was a special occasion.
Yeah, it's fun.
Because I caught him on air. Anytime I can catch him on air, it's a special occasion because it's hard to catch this boy.
I know. In chat, usually, like, dude, I'm running and I'm doing shit, and I'm never in chat usually. But when I do these panel things, I actually get to interact with people that I normally don't get to hear their voice or see their face, and they get to come in and chill, and we shoot the shit for a little bit. And it's been a good day, though, dude. I mean, some of these rants I go on, it's just because I build this stuff up. Like, I want to talk about it, and I don't know how to bring it up without sound like an asshole. So it just builds up to where I don't care if I sound like an asshole anymore. I just say it.
Well, because if you don't, you sound repetitious.
And I don't want to talk about old shit, like it fucking happened already. The convoy's over. Fuck 76. I'm not cool with pedos. And there's so much more going on in the world that we should be talking about.
Yeah, are people even still talking about are people even still talking about the convoys and stuff?
I mean, that's all the streamers from the convoy are pretty much talking about, like what happened, the scandals. It's like streamer wars, they're calling it, where like streamers are going against other streamers, and then the chats are trolls and they're turning against each other, and these mods and that. Like, I don't really get involved with that aspect anymore. Like, usually I'll just tune in to see who's fucking with who, and I don't say nothing really. I'm just like, wow, like I didn't expect that.
So what's up? Patriot Nation just fizzled out. I mean, the days of the camping and getting together and standing up for something and all the other bullshit.
As far as us, like the main streamers, there's still a couple streamers going out and doing events. Like Agnes tries to get out at stuff. Soup Mama is a great source of information on rallies in the area. Like you're like different states all over the world. She posts like what time to be there, what the organization is. So I've actually linked up with a couple new groups in New York, and they're in contact with me now. They like the way I stream. So
and see what people need to understand, it is a financial burden. See, for some reason, the rumors used to go floating around, how people made money and this and that.
Yeah.
Well, that people that are out there, they were out there on their own dime. A majority of them, I can say.
Yeah. And you can't work. You can't hold a job when you're
you can't. Like so without having some assistance, without being funded, I mean, when you have a movement like that, Soup Mama shouldn't be having to beg or ask anybody for anything. That should be one of the primary things that we need to sustain people to eat and to be to, you know, even if you say, well, you're responsible for your gas and this and whatever, your personals and all that, at least as a whole, you know, they're supposed to look at it in a way where, well, we at least can keep them fed.
Yeah. The way I look at it is when you show up to an event, right? Don't just bring your body. Don't just bring your flag. Don't bring a message. Bring something physical to help with the rally, whether it be a PA system or, you know, some food to donate, you know, towards the kitchen that's there cooking, or even to bring a grill and some charcoal and cook up a few burgers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
a lot of people showed up not knowing what the hell was really going on. So a lot of people were underprepared. Very underprepared.
The more we do this, the better format we'll come up with. We already know how to not do it. You know what I'm saying? We already went through that process. It can't be about money. Money has to stay out of the equation. If it's going to come,
you fucking dick.
You know, sorry, man. If it's going to come in the form of donations, then bring your whatever you want that money to go to, whether it be gas, buy a gas card and give it to somebody that needs gas to use the gas card. If you know the organization needs food, bring down food to donate towards the kitchen. If you know that this guy's having problems and he needs to, you know, get his truck fixed, a mechanic come down, help out. If you got a spare fucking Dodge Ram in your parking lot, the junkyard, and you can pull a starter out and help out and throw a starter on the guy's truck, that's how you can help out. I'm saying no one bring money, bring your resources. If you want porta potties there and you have the funds and the means to do porta potties and you know that they're struggling getting porta potties, donate a porta potty. You know what I'm saying? So bring your resources. Don't bring your money. Bring your body, your voice, your patriotism. Bring a resource, because when it gets fucked
people need to understand, you can
money.
order a porta potty in Hagerstown and live in California. Just
hold on. I can't hear you. I can barely hear you. Hold on. Let me try to do this. Is it this end or your end? Mess with your mic a little.
Can you hear me a little bit? I don't know what I got going on in this thing.
Your mic's super low.
Is it?
But yeah, man, I figured out if we keep money out of the situation, then no one has any problem with who's in charge, because whoever's in charge usually gets hit with they took all the money scenario, you know? So then we can have people effectively running things. They're not getting paid. It's obvious they're not getting paid. If everyone's coming down, no one should be getting paid. You should be down there because you're a fucking patriot and you're tired of what's going on. It shouldn't be monetized. The streamers, it is an important job for a streamer to be there, because they're the ones that are showing the rest of the nation that 10,000 people showed up. And the more cameras, I say, the better. I say make everyone a live streamer. Now, instead of one person getting out to 1,000 people, you have 1,000 people getting out to 1,000 people. So I say everyone become a streamer. Turn your camera on. I'll help you fucking develop your channel. Spread the message. Get people out here. Let's do it together. But I don't think anyone should be bringing money. If you're bringing money, then come down, meet someone at a gas station and fill up a couple tanks if you want to do something like that. But no money exchange, no gift cards exchange. It should be going directly to the people who need it. So the organization should have a panel in place to where people come to them with their grievances, like, hey, I'm really running low on gas, or I need some propane for the heater for the camper tonight. I don't have the funds because of whatever situation. We'll help you, right? But you got to keep in mind, when you come down to these things, you got to be prepared for a long run. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're coming down for a Hagerstown event.
Have you heard about anything happening? Anything coming up in the future?
There's a lot of events going on. I can't hear you for some reason. I don't know why.
I think they messed with my microphone, yo.
Yeah, your mic's low.
I'm a total. Facebook is
Yeah, I never questioned how anyone spent my gift.
Yeah, I can barely hear you. Try going out and coming back in. See if that works. Sometimes the audio gets messed up. I don't know if it's going on with Jerry either. Jerry, are you out there?
Yeah, I'm just muted so I don't yell.
All right, hold on. I feel like it might be my side. Let me do.
Oh, you fucking.
All right, let's try this again. I hear you better now. It might have been.
Come on, quit camping in the closet with your dad.
He's playing Call of Duty. He's got some campers.
Oh.
Have I already talked about what's going on Twitter? Mark asks. No. I figured there's so much being talked about already on Twitter that I can't possibly go over anything new. I'm going to refer you
you swallow.
to Steve Oatley's page or Jeff Mack on YouTube. They absolutely have more information. They actually have the documents they could bring up on screen. They're doing shows about it, I think, earlier today. So I don't have as much information they do. I don't actually mess with Twitter enough to find everything, and I'm super slow at it. And Uncle Bill, yeah, no, I know you've never said anything, and I can't thank you enough for your generous gifts that you've given us.
Yeah.
We've actually spread that out. Before I left that day, I actually handed a lot of that out to other people that definitely needed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was enough to get us back to where we had to go, and we had to go on a vacation anyway. That's when I got in a fight at the lot, which really wasn't a fight. I don't consider something a fight unless it goes like, a couple minutes. That was more like a oops. Yeah, follow Jeff Mack. Happy freedom, hooligan. I love Jeff Mack, man. He gives me shout outs all the time when I pop in his chat and stuff. A lot of love for Jeff Mack. When I first started streaming, I reached out to Jeff and I'm like, hey man, would you mind restreaming my content? I'm a new streamer. I'm going to cover this event. I'll give you exclusive content. I'll be throwing up happy freedom, hooligan, all that. And he was very weary to get into that because he didn't know me as a person, didn't see my content. But now that he's interacted with me enough, we're cool as fuck. Hey, Mona Moment's in the room. What's up, babe?
Mona.
Are you done with your fudge yet? I thought I saw a notification earlier letting me know that Mona Moments was finishing her fudge. Are you live right now? It says you're live. What is this? Oh, Rick, this guy. Oh my God. Anyway, I just got this notification for a comment. There's some people so obsessed with me that they literally try to tell me how to run my life off of YouTube videos that I post. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't even look at those comments. I see something stupid in it, like a couple dumb words, and it's just delete. So it's worthless to even comment it. You can go ahead and do it. I'm just saying. It's now for sale, guys. If you want, please post that link up. Mona, Jersey Jen's going to post a link up for you to advertise this. Mona makes the ingredients that she has told us about. She's got 2.5 pounds for $30. That's a freaking deal, man. And this is Mona from the Convoy, guys. If you don't remember Mona, she is a bug tussling sparkle of joy. I don't know any other way to describe between her and her dog baby. I don't remember not smiling when she came around ever. Like, I love Mona. I think everyone does. Mona has never given anyone a reason to not like her. And that is hard to do in this convoy.
She's old school.
She is, man. And you know what? She's a retired drill sergeant. I don't know if you guys knew that about Mona. Oh, hold on. I got another guest. I got the Patriots Labs back. We got Ray in the room. Say hi to Mona, Ray. Sorry about that.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
What's up, Mama Mona? Good evening. How are you?
So Mona's got fudge for sale. Homemade fudge. It's made with Mona's special love. She puts a lot of love in each and every bite of that 2.5 pounds that you can get for $30. So check out Mona Miller on what was that, the Facebook or the YouTube? That's YouTube. Oh, and she has her email up there, guys. It's Miller.
Oh, suck it.
573@gmail.com. She said just email the limit amounts, like how much you want, and I guess an address she can send it to and all that. And if you don't know who Mona is, guys, she is the founding member of the Convoy of Honor, which just happened over in Missouri. Absolutely fantastic, wonderful person. Literally, Ray, have you ever? Oh, she's here. She's here. What's up, beautiful?
Hey,
Hi, Mona.
what's
Hi,
up, Mona?
Ray. Hi, Jay.
Hey,
Oh,
Mona.
man. For some reason, I expected you to have like chocolate batter all over you.
I made it a couple of days ago. It took 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, come up here, you little bitch.
Oh,
you-
Jerry's. Hold on, Jerry. I gotta mute you for.
Hi, Jerry.
Hi, Mona.
Hi,
Jerry's in the middle of battle.
Jerry muted himself. I love you, brother. So tell us about the fudge, Mona. Let people know what kind of product they're going to be getting, because they already know the element of love that's going into it.
Well, I only use quality ingredients, okay? Fudge is a thing that, depending on how long you boil it and what temperature it actually reaches, the fudge can be, every batch is different, honestly. But I use premium Hershey's special dark chocolate chips. I use premium espresso instant coffee. I use Jif marshmallow fluff.
Oh, yeah.
Vanilla and real butter.
Oh, it's
So
awesome.
the ingredients are all real stuff. I cook it. As you can see in the video, it's in 2.5 pound cans. That's what they ended up weighing. When I filled the can up with the fudge and weighed it, it weighed 2.5 pounds. Now, each 2.5 pound can is $30. I have four of the peanut butter chocolate, dark chocolate coffee, and I've got 3 of just plain dark chocolate fudge.
Awesome.
I did have 6 cans, but Vern bought one right away. So he's already dropped the money in the Cash App, and I've got his can ready for me to take and ship out. So anybody else want any? There is a plus cost. When you email me your address, I will check with the UPS store to find out what the shipping cost for your zip code is. And there will be an added charge that will have to be dropped in on the bug tussling Cash App. I'll let you know on the email what that shipping charge is. I'm not going to make anything.
Yeah.
It's got to go in a box with some bubble wrap, and it's got to be shipped to whatever address I'm shipping it. So whatever they tell me it's going to cost, that's what I'm going to have to upcharge on the $30.
Which is understandable, because shipping isn't free, and and your labor is worth every bit of that couple dollars.
Yeah, it's not, and the ingredients right now are just, I hate to tell you this, but butter's $4 a pound.
I know, it's out of control.
I get over $4 in some places.
Let's go to Joe Biden's house and take all his butter. Nancy Pelosi's ice cream.
Like a good idea. Let's take his ice. That's Ray Pelosi's ice cream freezer.
You can't get over that wall. You can't get over the wall.
Why?
Hey, if those illegals can, we can find a way. We'll just hire a few of them.
Yeah,
They'll burrow right underneath the thing.
Look at the drug cartel in there.
Oh yeah, Bigos. I only eat real grass-fed butter. I started making my own butter. I was trying to do some off-gridding experiments, just so if I have to ever do it, it's not my first time, So I wanted to get a little practice in, and we made buttermilk and butter, And then we made cream, we made whipped cream, like, homemade. So it's like, if you get milk, it's just so easy. If you get milk and literally just keep shaking it in its jug, with like a minimal amount, it turns into butter. It separates.
It's not just milk. Now that's milk butter.
Yeah, milk
Butter's
butter.
made from cream.
Oh yeah, take the cream too. Like you can make, out of milk too, but the cream is the one to do it with. I was mistaken on that.
Yeah, when I was a kid,
You want to don't you ask me?
I milked 2
Grab
cows
'em.
every day.
Grab 'em.
Yeah.
Okay? 2 cows. And our cows were Jersey and Guernsey, and they give a lot of cream. So
Yeah.
every night, us kids had a musical instrument. It was called pint jar with butter and some marbles in it to help make it churn better.
Yeah.
Our musical instrument was this. Yeah,
Making butter. Yeah.
so we could have butter for the pancakes the next morning.
See, that's cool, man. My son had a blast doing it. Like, people don't understand. If you just teach your kids some simple stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Making butter, making whipped cream for your pancakes, something like that. It not only becomes fun, you're now teaching your kid that if the shit runs off the shelf, you can make it. You can utilize that knowledge and make it. That fun time you had shaking the jar, making music, you'll never forget that. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't think that Jasper will ever forget going out and collecting greens that we made right there at Hagerstown. Remember
I
when you
remember.
the greens and I made
I'd
me
have
a lot
died.
of
I'd have died. I'd have died from starvation. All that shit standing around me, all the edibles standing around me, and I'd have starved to death.
Yeah. And we were surrounded by so much food. There was so much food in that spot too.
Oh yeah, there was a whole field of it. I mean, it was. I looked around there and went, "Oh my goodness, God gave me a garden."
Hey, I'm still alive. I'm still alive.
Yeah.
There was a lot. I was finding scallions. I was finding berries, lots of different raspberries, strawberries.
There was wild turnip.
Yeah.
We had turnips. We had wild onion.
Well, dang. Y'all talking food and I gotta cook.
Uncle Bill's eating while he's watching. Uncle Bill's in here, Mona.
Hi, Bill.
Oh man, I miss Bill. There he goes. Look. He goes, Mona, I guess I'll eat while I watch. I love Bill.
Hey, Mona, I was watching you make that fudge until I had to go to bed.
Oh, okay. Well, now you ought to be able to make it yourself, right?
No. I could screw up a 1-car funeral going backwards. That's what my dad told me once.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no.
Poor Jerry.
Why do you think I pay people to fix my cars? Because I can't do none of that stuff.
It's scaring me that you're driving a vehicle.
That's why I don't worry about making no butter or none of that shit. Hey, as long as they got a grocery store.
I'm watching the road, but I'm listening to you. I only look down when I've got to stop.
Hey, Ray.
Yes.
If you go on my Facebook page, I'm selling my vendor's cart. I got one guy who supposedly buying it, but he ain't ever got the money into my account. So
hey, once I seen you say come pick up, that crossed off my list. It really did.
Yeah, well, it's unless somebody wants to pay to ship it, I don't know what the damn thing would cost to ship it.
It's a nice cart, though.
Yeah.
What is it? A vending cart?
It's a vendor's cart. It used to be at one time. It was a lemonade stand.
All right.
A portable lemonade stand.
Yeah.
But the fiberglass in the bottom of it is cracked, so it won't hold ice anymore. They used to have a place. It's got a cabinet up here with all your different lemonade flavorings. And then it held ice, and there was a place to scoop out the ice, and then there was a place for like fresh fruit or anything like that, or your cups.
Yeah.
And it was a lemonade vendor's cart.
Oh, that's cool.
It would be great for like Ray, because you can put all your t-shirts and hats down inside, okay, and keep it safe. And then you can bring them out, and it's got rails across the side of it where you can actually hang hangers with t-shirts on it.
Oh,
Put
cool.
some flag poles on it for your flags, and then it's got two little wings, tables that you can put your hats and other type of vending stuff on it.
Hell yeah.
And it
hey,
looks like
Jay,
a Martian chip.
don't worry, I'm not gonna wreck my baby.
No, I wouldn't imagine, bro. You guys seen this guy's car, right?
No.
No.
Well, he's on a website. His car's on a website. I put it up on the channel the other day. What was the 300M?
No, it's a 2019 Chrysler 300 Limited.
It's the limited. Okay. So he's got the 300 limited. Yo, it's a G ride, Patriot. G ride. Yo, his rims on that shit. They're on a website. His car
That's
comes
Called
up.
Audio City USA.
It's sick. Nice ride.
Hello, Uncle Bill.
We got to
Well, Moon,
work
I
on
could
getting-
send it to you on Facebook and show you a picture of it.
Oh yeah.
Does
Oh,
Ray
yeah,
have
he-
Facebook?
He saw that. I'm not on Facebook.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I got booted. They don't like me. I put up seen pictures of Bill Gates' wife and some cucumbers or something that looked like a cucumber in her mouth, and they fucking banned me for life.
Thank you, Carrie. I love everybody, guys.
I love Mona, man. Thank you for coming on and hanging out, man. This is awesome.
Yeah, hey Ray, if you get on Audio City USA, is where I got my rims, and you go, you put in 2019 Chrysler 300 all-wheel drive. It'll show you. It'll be a burgundy color.
Yeah, that thing's dope.
Yeah, I got the windows tinted at 15%, but I think I'm gonna go limo. I got a rear spoiler for it. I'm putting on. I'm getting a front lip for it,
Ooh,
a rear diffuser, and then I'm getting a coil over kit to either higher it or lower it by 2 to 4 inches.
that's cool.
And then I'm parking this thing.
That's it.
But you're parking it, huh?
Well, in the wintertime, my girlfriend drives it right now.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
put about
we just parked the Civic. That's it for the Civic for the winter.
But I don't drive it to where I work because I pick someone up and I go like 300 miles a week at them to pick, all for the week.
Yeah.
When I got this car, it only had 43,000 miles on it because someone scratched the passenger side. I drove it for a couple weeks. We took it to where did we go? Oh, we went to Greensburg a couple times, and then we went to Ohio to go pick up my son's Chrysler. But yeah, I love this car.
I see the rims on here. I'm looking for the car.
Yeah, if you go under, it should say gallery.
Oh, search gallery. All right.
Yeah.
What make is it?
Chrysler 300, 2019. Just put in 2019 Chrysler 300. And you'll see
Jerry's got a girlfriend.
Wait a minute. I skipped over that. I'm sorry. Patriot Q-Tip goes, I skipped over the most best statement today is, Jerry, you got a new girlfriend? You get a new girlfriend? You've had a girlfriend.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
I've been with the same girl for 19 years.
That's what I thought.
Oh.
I thought somebody said you got a new girlfriend. I'm like, you must have
Someone
said
said
that earlier.
someone here was saying you had a new girlfriend. I was going, what?
I was
I
like,
called my car my girlfriend.
Oh.
I named her Ruby. I couldn't think of a name to name her, but I named her Ruby.
It won't come up. I'll find it later.
It's
Yeah.
cold outside, man.
It says vehicle gallery. It says Chrysler 300M.
No, not
Yeah.
M. Just put in 2019. It would say the year. Then put Chrysler 300 and then all-wheel drive.
You're a good troll, GG. No, they're not allowed back. For some reason, I am wanted outside. They want me outside. Somebody in the chat really wants me to go outside. Unfortunately, my house is nice and warm. See, I'm shirtless, so I don't want to go outside because outside's fucking cold, and I don't like cold. That's why I'm in the house. What do you guys think, Mona? Everybody want to go outside real quick?
Is it snowing there?
Not yet. It's I'll tell you what, it's cold enough to, but it's just not snowing. I was actually thinking, what are we doing tomorrow? We have plans? I don't know. If everything works out, we get a couple bucks. I'm gonna get I want to go do a Mountain Creek tour and show you guys the ski resort that is in the town that used to be by my house. And I don't know. I was just gonna do a little tour and show them blowing snow and people making half pipes on the mountain and stuff like that.
Do you ski?
Yeah, I can ski and snowboard and ice skate and ride unicycles and walk on stilts and
Now
juggling.
there's some content, man.
Right, I know, and I don't do any of it on tape either.
Oh, well, why not? You need one of them GoPro things so that you can
I
go
know.
down the mountain and show it how you do that.
You snowboard? Yeah, I would love to. My son just got into skiing last year, so I plan on taking him this year. We're gonna definitely hit the slopes. But I'm a snowboarder. Like I can ski. It's fun, but like I don't know. I'd rather snowboard all day. I grew up going down the mountain in my underwear. Like we used to have so much fun as kids.
Yeah, I went skiing once, and I needed a set of skis for my feet and a pair for my hands and one for my ass.
It's hard, you know. It's like anything else, you know. If you practice enough, you know, you get good at it. Like
I'm gonna fall and bust my neck, you know.
Well, you got.
I tried it. No,
Yeah, you can't. I can't imagine you falling down like that down a ski slope. Jesus Christ.
So Ray, if you go on there, you hit the 3 lines. It'll say search gallery. Look in there, and it'll be the first one that pops up. You'll see them.
Right. It's not. Gee, I'm gonna go outside just for you, man. Just because you know what? No one's actually requested I do anything lately, so might as well just hold it up for my fans. And let's see. Ugh.
a heated pool, Jen.
It's fucking cold outside. I want a heated pool. I like heated pools.
I know. I need to be in the hot tub right about now.
Horn on a Stick is in a shed right now because we moved him in a box. I'm outside now, and it's cold.
Good evening, sir. And that certainly put
My neighbors probably think I'm nuts because I got fucking sunglasses on.
Russian.
I wear my sunglasses at night. All right, go back in. I went outside for you.
Guy went down and shot in the back of the head.
Brr.
It's chilly. What do I get for that? Do I get a donation? Do I have to like jump under the water in a freezing lake or something? What's next? He goes, what's next? You need to be outside. I went out. I got you, bro. See? Horn on a Stick is packed up though. He's I'm gonna be putting people in Jersey are having trouble hearing our normal stock horn on the truck. So I'm gonna have to install the air horn again on this thing. So because it just gets its point across way better, especially when people are trying to yell at you from their vehicle and you drown them out with an air horn. It drives them ballistic. I love it. I love it. When they're like, why wouldn't you let me in? And it's because you took the shoulder for 6 miles up the side to try to get away from traffic. That's why I didn't let you in. But yeah, Horn on a Stick, he's getting thrown back in the truck so we can drown out the people that want to be evil. Yeah, I can't do that in the house anyway.
You need to figure out how to put an air horn on a stick.
I did. I had hiking horn on a stick 2.0, and I brought it to the Capitol in Harrisburg, and we laid on that horn for like 5 minutes straight till my switch on my horn broke. So then that's where it's been sitting with a broken switch. But yeah, that's what happens. You know, I try to do something. But yeah, if you guys want to see me go outside again, you're gonna have to pay for it.
headline and scary.
I want you to look up something. I can't really talk about it on here.
Yeah.
Okay. But I would like for you to look up citizens grand jury. There are 6 states that it's still legal in.
Where's
Okay.
Ray go?
Citizens grand jury.
Citizens grand jury. That's that thing you were telling me about where they were suing, right?
Oh, no, that's in the Supreme Court. That's already had
Okay.
arguments heard on it.
All right, that's already gone through. Good. And what's the
We
what's the
don't know
verdict?
we don't know what the outcome is because the Supreme Court has waived their right to respond publicly.
Okay.
Which means if they did it in the affirmative,
Yeah.
okay, there's things happening that we don't know about.
Yeah.
All right, and the one red flag, everybody pay attention. On November, they took it, accepted it to the docket on October the 26th.
Yeah.
They had to respond by November the 24th. But on November the 3rd, they gave Donald Trump a security TFR.
Wow.
If you know anything about the military and how the military works, when they gave Donald Trump not one marked VIP, it's marked a security TFR.
Yeah. So that basically protects him.
Yes.
And that's $100 to go out in my underwear. That might be the most my neighbors have ever seen of me.
Any takers?
I don't know about 100. Let's see how high we can get that one. I mean, I was contemplating it.
Polar plunge.
Oh my God. Who is this guy?
I don't know.
Just smack him. Smack that guy in chat.
Just
No, just block him because he's already pushed the limit too far.
Around the building for $100.
Streaking? I'll only do that at one of Mona's events. That's a fucking flower child thing. That's the only time I'll do that.
I'm waiting.
And you got to pay
Remember November.
November. We're coming out there. He's got 20
I
on it.
might hold you to that one.
November, I'm coming. You know what? I'm looking on my map, right? I got this pin-up corkboard map of the United States, and I've got a pin in everywhere I've traveled, you know. And we really loaded up the East Coast this year, but the whole thing. And I got where do I got? I got Fort Leonard Wood pinned out, and then I got Jefferson City. That's the other place I was at. That's where I took the train out to go to Chicago when I went home. But that's the last 2 times I've been to Missouri, and it's always been for like work or military. So I never.
No, you were at the picnic.
No.
No, you weren't at the Jefferson City picnic.
No.
Charlie.
I went to Jefferson City probably almost 20 years ago.
You didn't say that one.
Yeah, I haven't been to Missouri in almost 20 years.
You're making me hungry, Jerry.
Jerry's eating. I'm about to get hungry myself over here. Let's talk America.
I'm just waiting for my daughter to get done working.
White Cops America. He wouldn't be saying anything.
Well, I guess.
Man, you know, y'all better get off that. The White Cop, hook it up. No, he ain't in here. I know Brian. I know Brian didn't say stuff like that.
Oh, sit down. I'll be back. She ain't done yet.
White Cops America. Listen, Jen's. Why would you have a W as your avatar when you have an entire page? You can love me all you want. You ain't the real goddamn White Cop. I will call your ass right now, and if you don't pick up, you know what? Prove it. Get in here. Stop doing that. You're going to prove that you're Brian Wyckoff right now.
It's a big shakeup causing much intrigue in that country.
Get in here.
Red Squirrel said 80 to see you run outside in your underwear.
It went from 100 to 80. What the hell's going on here?
Going down.
You're shortchanging me.
Money into Cash App before it even happens.
Yeah, because I'm some real shit. Let me get some gas money. All right, listen. I can't do it for less than 100.
You have to get
I ain't going outside in my underwear. It'll shrivel up even smaller than what it is.
And who the hell wants this? I don't know if I could do Jackass. I can't do Jackass stuff right now.
I gotta go, guys. I love you.
Well, I love you. Thank you for coming in here and hanging out.
Email me if you want some fudge.
Yes,
I will.
I'm going to put it back up here. Don't forget, she has copy this.
Mona, put your email address again before you leave.
I got it
Okay.
somewhere. For Shizzle. Where is it? I don't know. I can't find it.
What happened to Ray?
Son of a biscuit-eating bulldog. Oh, there it is. All right, so there is her email. So email her the amount you want and where you live, and she's going to email you back with a postage payment so she can send the package out to you. And if you want, you can also check out her YouTube page right here. And Mona Moments also has a beautiful bug tussling page on Facebook you should check out. That link is also in there in the chat. And we'll make sure we throw that back up there for you. 100 for 10 minutes.
You did
outside my
bug
door.
tussled.
That's about 9 minutes more than I need to get the cops called on me. This is the kind of place where they call the cops on people in their underwear in December. But I love you, Mona. Thank you again for coming in here and hanging out. And
You're welcome. I love you too, dear. Merry Christmas.
Love you.
Enjoy the
Have a good night,
snow.
Mona.
yeah,
Good night,
hopefully
Jerry.
bye,
Good night,
bye.
everybody in the chat. Love you.
Everybody in chat say bye to Mona. We love Mona. Love Mona so much. And her event out in Missouri was awesome. There was a couple reasons why I didn't go out there for that one. I was broke, number one, and I wanted her to have a good time, and I would have caused an element of disruption, perhaps, at that event. And I know myself, and I know I'm better off staying home sometimes because felonies are just bullshit, and I hate catching them in other states. Does Jerry have a YouTube channel? He has a. You have some kind of channel, don't you? You have a page.
Me?
Yeah, I don't think he has.
No, I don't do that stuff.
Yeah, Jerry's he's just an innocent bystander in here.
I'm here supporting you guys because how we, you treated me when I was at the rally.
Oh, we loved you, bro. You were so fun. You just came out. You were kicking it with us. I treat everybody. Yeah,
well,
I treat everybody like that.
Where I live, they treat you like, crap,
Yeah, me too. But you know what I try to do, man, is I try to be the opposite of what the world gives me. The world gives me shit, and I try to give it back good. There's only so much shit a person can take, of course,
Oh, I know what you mean. I've dealt with a lot in my life. My family more or less told me to hit the road, don't come back.
Right? That's
I
crazy.
still love them. I love my mother. She's, most of my family's dead now, except for my siblings and some of my aunts and uncles. But yeah, I've been hit with a lot of stuff, and some of it's my own fault. But like I said, I attempted suicide 3 times, age 20, 34, and 48.
Well, I'm glad you fucked it up. Just so you know, I'm glad you're here.
I got 5 beautiful grandkids. I got 4 beautiful, 7 beautiful kids. five beautiful daughters and two handsome sons. I love them all.
That's awesome.
And I love my girlfriend, even though I complain about her, but you know, she's the reason why I got this car. She's the reason why I got a home.
Hey, listen, man, and you don't drink anymore. That's another great accomplishment you've done, man.
Oh, yeah.
You figured out a healthy way to invest the money too, instead of, you know, putting it in your stomach and pissing it out.
Oh yeah, I was spending anywhere between $100 to $150 a day at the bar.
Yeah, dude, at least easily. Me too. I was a bad drinker back in the day. Not a lot of people knew about it, but I was a big speaker at meetings. I was a part of the AA program for a while. I've been to a number of different rehabs, but not all because I needed the help at the time. It was mostly like court ordered from getting busted with a gram of weed, you know, stupid shit. But when it was time to get help, I went.
Yeah. I only the thing that got, I don't know what made me stop. I guess because I thought I was going to either hurt myself or die or hurt someone else or kill somebody. Second DUI, which was April 1st, 2010, I turned around and just stopped. As soon as
Yeah, you're breaking up.
meetings.
You broke up a lot there. I missed a lot of that. What is this in here?
Sorry, I went somewhere where there was no. Oh, 300. No, it ain't. Yes. Anyway, I didn't go to. I went to maybe 3 AA meetings.
Yeah.
I only did the court-appointed drug and alcohol counseling, and like I said, that was the last time I drank. I worked too hard for this car. I worked too hard to make it look nice.
And you look back, man, you look back at your life and look at all the time. Like I look back and I'm like, man, I wasted so much damn time. So much money. I ruined so many relationships. Like I fucked up so bad. Like that was my reasoning to not drink. Like I kept thinking of all the bad stuff that happened in my life due to alcohol. Like waking up in jail to a hospital.
Well, it's like, you know what else I think's funny is, I was a late bloomer, as my mother called it. So I didn't lose it till I was 19.
All right. Oh, you locked up.
Yeah, it's a signal. But yeah, I've only been with 8 women in 33 years.
See, that's good, man.
And the longest one out of the 33, 19 of it was with the girl I got my 3 daughters to.
God bless you, brother. And it worked out.
Well, I hope it almost. Oh, there you go
shit. Again. Yeah, Jen, you gotta be on the top of that. I know, but I'm letting you know. Anyway, sorry about that. We have this one consistent troll who is absolutely obsessed.
My internet outside.
They're absolutely obsessed with your background, being a viewer with having nothing to do other than watching what we're doing. And I just want to let the chat know that rude person, every time they say something the way they're saying it, they will be escorted out.
What's going on, Jay?
No, we just had this troll who keeps coming in different names, and it's just they're sneaking by the mods because they're coming in very sarcastically and open-ended with their comments. So it's hard to decipher. But I mean, if you're a new person in the chat, you're automatically getting watched. It's just that my eyes are a little bit more keen to the subtlety of the troll system because I happen to get pretty good at it when I was hanging out with Telescope. I discovered I had a new talent, which was trolling back. I didn't realize I was so good at that. I should have started that a long time ago. But
they should make it where you could turn around and block their IP address.
Yeah, You know what it is, which is weird, is even if you report them for bullying or harassment or misinformation or anything you try to get them for, I've never seen, I know people report me all the time, right? For things I say. They have to. Like somebody gets on here, just trolls, and all they do is hit the report for everything, child abuse, whatever they fucking can. But I never get a notification to say, hey, cut it out. So I'm assuming that if it happens to me more than it happens to a normal person in the chat, that nothing happens to that person in the chat. They get away with it. So.
Yeah, they need to make it where you can block the IP address so they can't come in at all.
Yeah, and there's got to be better moderation by the YouTube platform itself. I believe to get involved, because as YouTubers, when we make a complaint about something, it's not very looked into. We're always thrown to the side, told us that there's really nothing they could do about a situation, and then given a survey. That's how they deal with it with us. So I can't imagine just being a viewer and getting sick and tired of seeing the trolls and trying to report them and then having to keep dealing with it. Like, I've learned to deal with it. It's just a lot of people, like a lot of other streamers too, I've seen, they acknowledge them, you know, and by acknowledging the troll in the room, what you're doing is you're making everyone else know that they are getting to you or getting an emotional response.
Oh, yeah. That's what my...
It's just a psychological game with me with them right now. It's like they think they got you because you said their name, but in actuality, I'm really just calling them out because of how ignorant and you know, with no life they got. How much time does that person have to watch our videos and invest so much time into creating new accounts, clever names, and different dialogue patterns to try to get your stupid opinion about something nothing to do with
this guy you got right here that said I'd rather be with someone on H than a drunk? Is that someone you know, or?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, it says I'd rather be with someone on H than I don't know.
Than a drunk. See that? Well, see now I don't know exactly, like on heroin. Like I wouldn't rather be with anyone on heroin because I mean at least a drunk is gonna get drunk and pass out and they wake up and they can, you know, eat food. Maybe the aggressive behavior. Yeah, because I was the aggressive drunk.
Oh, so was I.
Yeah, most of, you know how I have this crazy record where I was arrested? It's mostly for assaults while I was drunk or for drunk driving. That's like 90% of my stuff. And then I have one distribution charge because my stupid ass somehow got in trouble for selling 2 grams of marijuana to an undercover cop, allegedly.
Well,
they didn't even have proof.
I don't think they should go after people that's, you know.
No, but
they need to worry about the bigger drugs.
They wanted to get me for 5 years. That was, you know, 20 years ago, 15 years ago. No, that was longer than that, 18 years ago. But that's when it was, you know, when weed was worse than cocaine. You could have more cocaine. Mark asks, I know drama sells, but see now, like I already got most of my drama out, and we're kind of just kicking it, you know. But weed's legal, and I mean, in this state, it's legal. I mean, I was in New York, and literally every corner was not only the smell of weed being burned, but a store that sold it, or a guy.
If you come to where my second job is, which is right there.
Yeah.
Down there, they smoke it right outside the back door, and you smell it when you walk out.
Oh yeah. It's not hard.
They should just legalize it because the roads would be better, and whatever else comes along with it.
Yeah, that's what Gigi was saying. Drinks are mean people, and H are sleep.
People are sleeping, so they can't bother you.
Yeah, but with heroin, I hate to say it, but once I find out that one of my friends is doing heroin, I'll have the talk. I'll have the talk with him, like, hey man, I heard you're fucking up. You know, you don't want to go down that route. And if you continue to do it, I'm writing you off as a friend. If my friendship means anything to that person, you know, maybe they'll ask more questions and be insightful on, you know, hey, this is going to risk a friendship with you. If that don't work, I write them off and I consider them dead. And I know it's hard to hear that, but I'm going to be honest with you, man. Once people start doing heroin, I don't expect them to ever come back the same person. Even if they do get off of it, it's their personalities change, a lot of things change, and it takes a very long time for all that to come back.
But some people do overcome it.
They do overcome it,
Yeah.
but they still stay with weird behaviors and habits that were associated with that drug. And that's why I can't hang out with those people for the most part, is because I don't want to reminisce about it. I don't want to talk about doing drugs or getting high or drinking or none of that.
They said they don't want either. But
Yeah,
would
none
rather
of them.
take the person on each than a drunk.
Oh shit, Jerry, I think I removed you somehow. There we go.
And I
Sorry.
agree. I mean, I would agree with that.
Yeah,
If I had to
I
pick,
just
yeah.
I think it's better off if no one had to deal with any of that. If we brought back to the national attention on how alcoholism and drug addiction is killing more people in this country than car accidents.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mark, man. That's not good. We got more food? Oh, brother, you're always eating.
Is he at the grocery store?
You got 7-Eleven or something. Where you at?
Who, me?
Yeah, Pizza Hut.
Oh, I'm at Pizza Hut, my second job.
Oh, I love
My daughter my fiance, our two daughters and my fiance work there.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
was wondering how he just grabbed a slice and was eating it.
I was like, man, he just walked in the back room and took
Yeah,
that
like
son of a bitch.
I was like, what?
Yeah, backdoor access over here. No shit.
I love Pizza Hut.
Don't eat the profits.
I think he went, he's from.
From Jay.
Who's
Hey.
Alba?
There he is.
Sorry,
Well,
it's a
listen,
signal.
I'm
The
gonna.
shitty-
Yeah, I know. I'm about to get off myself, man. I stopped yelling and screaming, and everybody else found something else to do. So I got to get all my stuff fired up again. So give me a little while. I might do something super fun tomorrow. I got to call my boy and see what he's doing. But I might go build a bushcraft shelter out of logs tomorrow. I'm gonna cheat maybe with a chainsaw, but I'm gonna. What is it? Friday?
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Friday? Oh shit! I got to do stuff tomorrow.
Wait,
I am right. Thank you.
I'm an idiot. Sorry.
I might go do a bushcraft shelter, like a little log bunker. I'm going to teach people how to make a bunker in their backyard. That way they can have a fighting position. Just so in case, you always want a nice little spot you want to that's secure. How much the personal pan over there? $6? $8?
Everything went up. I don't know. I think, wait, $6.99.
Oh,
No, $4.23 total. $4.23 personal pan.
Mark S. If you want to build a nuke bunker and you got the money, I got the knowledge. So let me know. We'll do everything: ventilation, purification, everything. We'll go right underground. And I don't do permits. We'll build a fucking pole barn, and then we're gonna dig in the pole barn underneath it, where no one knows that you're digging, because you're just trucking out truckloads of dirt. That's it. That's all anybody sees.
I know, but that was one thing behind. Made a mistake on that.
See, there's my.
Oh, what's up, guys?
That's my daughter, Selena, or Sierra.
Sierra, your dad's famous. He's on YouTube right now.
no, he's not.
Yeah, he's my
Got a
buddy.
YouTube channel. Just go under Jersey J. It'll show you.
No, you didn't follow me back on TikTok. I'm not following you on YouTube.
Ooh.
She's
Whoa.
the emotional one. She looks like her mother, but she's only 15. She's going to be 16.
She followed me on TikTok and I didn't follow her back.
No, him.
Me.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Oh,
you
wait,
followed
his
me on
YouTube
TikTok?
channel?
Yeah.
Oh, oopsies.
Daddy met him 2 years ago. Him and his girlfriend or wife.
What is it?
2 years ago. I don't know. You on TikTok, Jay?
No, on
Oh,
Yeah.
you talk Jersey J.
Jersey J on
Sure.
both. Jersey J official on TikTok. I don't do too many TikToks. I do like short clips because.
Oh
That's
no,
what
I'm following you on. I mean, I was subscribing to you on YouTube.
All right,
It's
be careful because some of the
Jersey?
content.
No,
is
right,
not
right.
good.
What the hell? How do you spell
90%.
Jersey? Like that?
Yeah, and then put J, J-A-Y.
Yeah, he's that crazy guy. A lot of bad videos about
Yeah.
him too. You don't want to watch those.
I don't want to watch it.
No, watch it. See,
I
you'll see
don't
me
want to
on.
watch it.
You'll see me on. See?
Ew, it's new.
See, your dad's famous. There's only 26 people in here now, but we had 100 in here before. It's just everyone else got
I
bored
forgot that was my name.
because we were yelling. And
Where's
those
how
are
do I-
cats in here.
That was just my name. I don't know why I put it as that.
Oh, I was like, oh crap! I thought like we had.
Hey, look, you.
Yeah.
That's cool. Eastern Standard
Subscribe to you.
Time. This is fun, right? So, yeah, like I was saying, though, it was nice to meet you, and thanks for the sub. I'm gonna probably end the stream for right now, though, because I stopped yelling and everybody left, and I got to figure out more stuff to yell at, and then I'll come back on here.
Like Ray said, it's sometimes you got to take a break from that.
Yeah.
Like you guys said.
I've been building up, man, because like I've been really fired up about this school stuff. Man. Like,
Oh, I know. Well, did you seen about the cat litter boxes, right?
Yeah, dude, I mentioned it today. Like, what? My kid comes home and says, "Dad, there's a cat litter box in the classroom. I'm going to go into his school and take a pic in that cat box and see what the teacher does."
Can we bring in my cat?
Yeah, I don't know why they would put it in the classroom. I want to know how they're going to clean themselves. Cats can lick themselves. I want to know what they're doing.
Dad, does that mean I can bring a piggy to school because I have litter boxes now?
No, but you could dress up like them and go in.
No fucking thanks. What the fuck?
See, she knows. Say it how it is, sweetheart. That's it. That's how you know someone's a responsible, honorable person, is they speak the truth, even if their silence isn't good.
Wait till you meet my 14-year-old.
Listen, I can hear it, man. Listen, my son's 13. I told him, I know you're going to do it. I know you and your friends are going to shoot the shit and you're going to talk and all this crap. Just be respectful enough to fucking hide it from the parents. Don't let us hear it, so that way, you don't have to sound so dirty in the mouth, because we say it too. It's just, as an adult, it's not acceptable either. Like, a lot of people got pissed off today for all my swearing, but I usually don't. I try to keep it clean. It's just today was a little bit bad.
That's why I muted myself on the game, because I say stuff that.
I just think it's weird. Like, in the classroom, does that mean they're just gonna pee in the classroom?
I guess.
Yeah.
Ew, does that mean they're just gonna crap right in front of people? That's nasty.
Listen, hashtag record your teacher. Hashtag record your teacher. Go record your teacher in your school, but ask them questions about stuff that's going on that isn't talked about. Like, you don't really hear it being talked about. Like why are you guys teaching CRT, or do you agree with CRT? And have them record it and see what the teachers say. There's a whole movement going on.
Our one principal fucked his secretary and two guidance counselors.
Oh my God. You need to.
And a student.
You can make a lot of money selling that story to freaking a news channel. Holy crap. You got intel.
Apparently he was also a senior, but I don't know if that part's true.
Well, we had a guy I work with was a teacher. He turned around and had a relationship with a girl that was 18, but still in school, and got fired and got put on the list.
Wow.
Even though she was 18 and in school, he was a figure of authority. Go get your stuff and let's go.
That's crazy. I mean, the world is crazy to begin with all this crap going on. But yeah, man, any relationship with a student should be a no-no. There was a teacher when I was going to school where I had a crush on her. And I was like, man, when I get out of high school and I turn 18, like, first thing I do is I'm going to go to her house and I'm going to be like, hey, knock, knock. Was good. I'm 18, It didn't work out like that because she was secretly married. She just never wore a wedding ring at school for some reason. So we went there and she was married. Her husband answered the door. He's like, what do you need? I'm like, nothing now.
I had a crush on a couple of teachers.
You can't do that shit, especially with young kids. These teachers that are getting busted banging 11-year-olds, like, send them to prison. Send them to prison. Don't let them out. That's okay in their mind. Right?
Well, around here, they get out quicker than the weed guys selling weed.
Yeah.
They want to know what happened.
What? The husband? I never told the husband I was there to date his wife. I was just like, hi, I'm here to say hi to Miss Matthews. And he's like, oh, there she is. Hi, Miss Matthews. We're in the neighborhood, like, but I didn't say what I wanted to say for sure. Who's this now? We got another. Wait. I keep popping up with guests, but it doesn't stay.
What?
That's about it. Juju,
Hurry up.
nothing really happens. I don't get the girl in the long run. It only happened later in life when Jen came around, and I got a good girl. All right, guys. So with that, I'm going to get off. I'm tired, and tomorrow I'll have brand new stuff to rant about. Maybe we'll do another one. Jerry can jump in, and we can show some more sports memorabilia.
Oh, I got to dig it out. My daughter hit it all.
I want to see you doing donuts in a parking lot in that whip.
Oh, no, I can't. Not that thing. It's all-wheel drive, one. I'd have to do it in the wintertime.
Damn.
But maybe if I ever can get my Camaro out of this garage and get it running and.
I told him he could keep that up.
All right, so guys, First Responder Media, I'm gonna give him a Christmas present because it's for Uncle Bill, and Uncle Bill's done a lot for me. And after the show here, Bill wants you guys to know that First Responder is doing a Christmas party for children who need gifts. I think that's a good cause.
I would do it, but I gotta wait till I get my bill. Right now I don't have the money.
Understandable. I don't even say anything about donations usually because I know it's tight this time of year. So, but it's good that what he's doing, and I gotta, me and Joe just didn't get along for a little while, but I can't knock what he's doing. It is an honest attempt to do something nice. So, there you go, Bill. That one's for you, brother.
You ready?
But other than that, that's about it, guys. So, dude, you have a nice night. Tell the kids I said, record their teachers, bro. Get that word out about what these teachers actually think about what they have to do for work. Because maybe they're not with it, or maybe they're really with it.
I hate the fact they took God out of school.
Well, I've never been happy about that. I think that's when we started lowering our morals. And
all right, Jay, I'll let you go. I'm gonna take my daughter to her friend's house.
Good, man. Be safe out there, right there.
Yep, you too. Good night, Jen, Jay, everybody else.
All right, everyone in the room, Uncle Bill, Mark, Jew, everyone that's here, please appreciate you guys coming in here. And tomorrow I might come back on in the morning. We got to see what's going on. But for tonight, I'm out. Peace out. We love you guys. Oh, Jen's selling Beanie Babies on her channel at some point too, so check that out. Because there's too many Beanie Babies in storage, and we're done with it.
Yeah, pretty much.
So we're gonna auction them off to you lucky people. And there's a couple patriotic ones. You're gonna love it. All right, guys, we love you. Have a good night.
Love you. Good night.
That's it.